Alright, we should be live. Elite Man, good morning. Ready for GBP news? Yeah, there's quite a lot of news coming in at 7 o'clock. I can bring it up on stream to be fair. Here we go. One step ahead of you, brother. Yeah, so we got a lot of irrelevant news too. We got producer price index, PPI. It doesn't usually affect price too much, but of course, CPIs, consumer price index and retail price index, which basically consumer price index, if you don't know, is the indicator of inflation. And everyone knows inflation is quite a big news event. Of course, if inflation is more than expected, bad for the economy. If it's less than expected, usually good for the economy. So you don't really, to be honest, personally, I usually think news lines up with the technicals.
Yo.
But I'm not going to be rushing into any
Oh,
trades.
you're muted.
Am I? Hang on. I'm muted on Zoom. Yeah. Yeah, as I was saying, can you hear me, Elite Man? You should be able to hear me. I think it was just Zoom I was muted on.
Adeel, man, already on Zoom. I'm already on the live before me.
Of course.
This guy goes
But yeah, as I was
crazy.
saying, we do have CPI at 7 o'clock. So if my entry somehow, actually no, looking at the chart, I won't get an entry before then. But just in general, if you have news coming up, you want to be a little more cautious. But personally, I don't think. I usually think technicals line up with the news. That's what I'm saying. Like even with the whole Bitcoin sell-off, right? Mark was looking at selling off Bitcoin before the whole FTX thing even got announced.
I did indeed.
What are the odds of that? What are the odds that his technicals lined up and then suddenly, oh, FTX, loads of people losing money, this and that.
100%.
And that's happened before too. That's happened before on the way up and on the way down. Yeah. So I'm going to be keeping an eye out for that news, Elite Man. But yeah, for now on GJ, I'm looking at take of these highs and then I'm looking for the sell or grab of these lows into this order block here. Then I'll be looking to buy.
I gotta lie to you, GBP news are kind of ass anyways. They don't move much. Unless US news, they don't move much. They don't move much recently, so what the effects are, I don't think it'd matter in the long run. I mean, in the short run, I don't think it'd matter too much.
Like I said, I usually think technicals line up. So if I look at structure, I can tell you how I think it's going to affect. I think price has slowly retraced upwards. If you look at all this movement, slow upwards, compared to this move downwards, it literally took 3 times, 4 times as long as this whole move downwards. And I think we're primed to push downwards from here. I think it's a good area to sell from. I think we will push up a little higher, personally. If the news helps us do that, who knows? But I think price has a chance of pushing down, taking these lows.
Yeah.
And Wednesday is usually the turning point too. What we should see a lot happening is Tuesday follows Monday, but then Wednesday can sometimes, switch up and it'll change the bias for the week. That's my view. I don't know what Mark's is, but
so here you go. So
it's a black screen, by the way.
Oh, is it?
Can't see anything.
Hold on 1 second. No. What? Oh, it was because I disconnected my webcam last night. Lol.
Alright.
Because people are watching all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Man's got tape over the webcam.
No, I can't, bro. I don't want to ruin my webcam. This crap was expensive as hell.
Yeah.
I can't be putting tape on that.
The FBI be watching, bro. Come on.
Sorry, you guys. This is my my laptop setup, so
it's still showing OBS. Oh, there we go.
There you go. To answer you clearer with what I think would affect news, anyways, is okay. So currently, the previous inflation rate was 10.1, incredibly high, right? Incredibly high, and the other one, they're forecasted to be 10.7. If it's a little bit higher or a lot higher than forecasted, the idea is the pound will go up because the Bank of England will have to increase interest rates. Because they increase interest rates, then the interest in the pound will go up because obviously it pays more to hold, the currency, right? But if it's lower than 10.7 and potentially lower than previous, we can see a big drop on on pound. That's my point of view on it. So we'll see how interest rates, and let's see how the interest rates comes out today. I doubt it'll be more than 10.7 to be honest. If anything, it'll probably be a little bit less. So we might see a short push up to for pound. We might, anyways. I can't predict what what the inflation rate's going to be at, unfortunately. So yeah,
Yeah.
unless you put a candlestick on the inflation rate data, then I won't be able to affect it. Which, by the way, that could be a way to predict news if you can have a candlestick. I'm sure they form sort of pattern. It's a wave at the end of it. Everything is a
Yeah.
what's
True.
it called? Cyclical.
It is cyclical. It's definitely cyclical.
Yeah, everything is cyclical. So
What was I
what
gonna
pairs everyone
say?
looking at? Let me pin that for you, buds. Pin message. I'm also on Enigma,
I
by
can
the
pin
way,
it
so we're
from
both on
here.
Enigma type.
Can I pin it from here? No. Yeah, I typed it from OBS. You can't do it from here. What was I gonna say? Yeah. Also, one thing to note is with the news, even if it's expected to be really bad news, as in let's say in the past month inflation was 5%, right? And for this month they're predicting. No, sorry. Let me try and think of it. Let's say for this month, let's say for last month it was 5%. For next month they're predicting 10%. Even if what happens is if the inflation ends up being 8%, it's actually worse than the last month, but it's less than expected for the current month. So they thought it was going to be 10%, but it ended up being 8% inflation.
Hmm.
Because it was worse, or sorry, better than they expected, that can sometimes have a positive impact on the pair. At least in the short term. Like I said, long term, I think the same thing's going to happen overall. But in terms of what people are thinking, if it's all about the expectation. It's the expectation of future price, current price. That's usually what impacts price a lot more than the actual news of what's going on.
Hmm.
Like for example, let's look at toilet paper and fuel. What actually drove the prices up, or drove toilet paper to be out of stock? It was the expectation that they were going to run out.
Yeah. So
It's,
demand increased because they
demand
thought the
increased
supply was
because of
decreasing. Yeah.
because
Yeah.
of the
Because
expectation.
yeah.
Demand for fuel went up massively. Suddenly,
Yeah.
it really did get more expensive just because,
Yeah.
not solely because of the demand, but you know,
It is literally a self-fulfilling prophecy. Those things,
that's
those
it. Self-fulfilling
scare
prophecy.
tactics, they literally are. But yeah. So in terms of like inflation, though, it's good for investors to have higher inflation because obviously, if they hold the pound, it means they get more thing. But for the average person that doesn't look at charts and doesn't actually profit from this, it's really bad to have higher inflation because it just means they're working, but they're getting paid less. Basically, they're getting a pay cut technically
Yeah.
because all the other things are getting more and more expensive. So it's very sad, but yeah, unfortunately, investors want it to be higher, but yeah.
On that poll, you put yes or no, by the way. It could have worked for the meme, but I don't think you meant it that way.
Oh dear. Um,
Are you bullish or bearish? Yes.
yes or no? Is GBP JPY going up? There you go.
Yeah, I think.
No.
Let's see, man. I'm liking another push up for the day. I can't lie. You know
Um,
what? Let's say what they're expecting anyway for the news.
10.7 is a forecasted, 10.1 previous.
Jesus, that's what they're expecting.
Yeah. But inflation is incredibly high for the UK.
I know,
Like
it's crazy. That's
US has kind of got it sorted as well, which is insane.
is that per
And they,
month as well?
yeah.
As in that month, it's 10%. Prices went up
Let me
10%.
check. Let me check.
I should know this to be fair. I'm bloody taking this
Year
now.
on year, year on year, year on year. Oh, it's out, it's out. No, it's not.
Oh, so I
It's gonna
think
be
they
out soon.
mean if prices really went up at the same rate, it would be 10% for the year.
Yeah,
Right.
year on year.
Yes, a lot of people are going to be not protesting, going on strikes too. Even the
Yeah.
university lecturers, apparently, nurses and doctors are going on strikes, barristers.
The thing is,
Because
everyone
obviously,
wants a
yeah,
pay rise, but if everyone gets a pay rise, inflation's not gonna get calmed down. It's
yeah,
it's a stupid cycle. That's why inflation was such a scary thing. So
it's
once
tricky.
once
Yeah,
inflation starts going rampant, it's really hard to control it because everyone's going to be suffering because everyone's getting paid less technically. But if everyone wants more money, then there's more money in the circulation of, you know, um, and also price of goods will also increase because if those businesses want increased pay, they have to get the money from somewhere, or they take their profits away, which I don't know how much profit those companies make, but um, yeah, so they will have to increase the prices of goods and services. And therefore, the people that had a pay rise will also see the inflation rate going up as well because everyone's like, oh, the price has gone up. I want another pay rise. It's going to be an unending cycle. It's such a silly concept, this inflation thing. And this is why
it's
it's
just a
so,
part of life.
it is, but it's like, I don't know.
This is the
What a big
economy, man.
loophole.
You have good parts and bad parts. We had a long, quote unquote, good part, and now it's time for the
But it feels like
recession.
it's harder to get a hold on of a good part than it is on the, thingy.
Who knows? I think
It's
we
easy.
missed out on that part. I'm pretty sure the quote unquote good part was.
Was on its end by the time we were able to actually function as people. I think
Yeah.
as
Apparently,
in
yeah.
yeah,
I think around the time I was born, so both of us were born 2001 in the UK. I think that was a good period.
that was a good part.
From
Yeah,
what I've been
and then
told, yeah.
2008 we had a small decline, and then from then on, obviously we're still not working then, and then from around obviously 2020 till now is when it started going bad, and that's when we were really trying to get into the workforce, trying to get money and so on and so forth. So we didn't benefit from the good part. However, this crash is also a good part because all the risk assets, all the growth assets are going to be in such a big discount. So people that do have money lying around that make money during recession or whatever, they're going to be well off by the end at the end of it. Well off.
Yeah, man. This is
This is where
why.
you really build your wealth.
This
This
is
is the
why
time.
you have to build your wealth, like you're
Yeah,
saying, so you
this
can
is the
avoid all this crap.
this is the time where you build your wealth, and you're going to be unstoppable after. If you play right, if you play your right card right. But, yeah. Luckily, I didn't enter GJ cells last night because, bam, if I got FOMO'd in that into that big candle yesterday, bro,
Yeah,
I
true.
was waiting for
I
a
feel like
proper
that's
break of
yeah,
structure.
that's way too late for your entry anyway. You like the top, don't you?
I
So
wouldn't know. I meant like around that 15th of November 2022, 2 o'clock. It broke the highs and finished back down below.
oh, okay, yeah, good point.
I could have technically sold there, but I honestly felt like, nah, not yet. Not yet, not yet.
I'm
We
plugging
got
every
time,
chat. Will I get banned on the third comment?
probably.
Give us your thoughts on Bitcoin. This is where you're probably gonna have to share your screen.
Someone said, give us your thoughts on Bitcoin.
No, I said give us your thoughts.
Oh. Yeah, hold on. Unpin this. I can show Bitcoin. Thoughts
Yeah,
on
I
Bitcoin?
couldn't
I'm
see Elite
selling.
Man's message. The poll just was
Yeah, that's what I mean. I unpinned it. Gets a bit in the way.
Elite Man. What are you thinking on GJ anyway? If you're trading it,
2 more minutes.
I don't usually pay attention to it, but
Bitcoin, I'm selling at 18,400. Simple, simple analysis. Simple,
what do
simple.
you say? You're selling Bitcoin at what?
18,400.
18,400. You're selling Bitcoin. Interesting. Okay, right, let's see if this news actually affects GBP JPY. Oh, what's your prediction, Mark? How many pips?
10 pips most.
10 pips spike, yeah.
10 pips at most, yeah.
Let's see.
Barely probably even move, to be honest. Euro dollar probably going to move more than GBP JPY.
So they're predicting worse than the previous month by about 0.5%.
See, if I can't lie, those things don't matter because I feel like the forecasted is already priced in the thing. So it's all
Yeah,
about
100%.
doing the forecast versus the actual. Because forecast is already it's a tangible like data point. Everyone's used it already. So it's now the forecast versus the actual to see whether it will retrace or whether it won't
Yeah.
retrace and continue pushing the direction they were intending. I
Saying
think that's
that, yeah, maybe the reason Asia pushed up is because they already knew what's gonna happen,
one,
and
two,
so
three,
they've got
four,
their buys
five,
in
six.
early. Yeah, I
Yes,
got a
here we go.
feeling it's gonna be a positive thing.
Here's a spike. Here's a spike. Here's the initial
Oh,
spike,
damn.
boys.
Oh my god, we should have put buy stops. Oh my god. Let's see what
Okay,
it
it
is.
was like 30 pips, right? My bad. I guess I underestimated
Cool.
GJ. Whoops. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. How dare you underestimate GJ,
Oh,
man?
look. Oh, it just spiked up and then went back down anyways.
That's news for you. For a moment, it seems
It's
like
11
going
points.
high. Guess USD is weak.
11.1.
Morning,
Oh my
new. You made
gosh.
it. You've recovered.
11.1 inflation year on year. That is
Is it
insane, boys.
11.1?
Yeah.
So I wonder why it pushed up before going
Interest
down.
rates are gonna go up. And if anyone has a mortgage, remortgage soon, refinance soon, so you get a lower interest rate now. They're gonna increase interest rates once more, boys. Sorry to say it, but they will.
Is it 11.1? I don't know, mine isn't loading.
Yeah, 11.1 is the actual forecasted, not forecasted, but the
Okay,
actual.
yeah. So I'm preferring sales even more now, just because
No, no, no,
it
no.
lines up.
High interest rates are good for the currency.
High CPI.
High CPI is good for currency because they're going to increase interest rates. So if interest rates increase, then because it lines up with the what the Bank of England would do. If interest rates goes up, then they will increase interest
Not
rates. In
short
theory,
term though.
not
I know you're saying. I know what
yeah,
you're saying is like
yeah.
maybe it makes sense, but short term, generally, high CPI is bad.
Yeah. Well, for the
We're thinking
currency,
of
I mean,
consumer expectations again. It's like
consumers don't trade though. Consumers don't trade currencies for another
or general
just
traders.
because yeah, I suppose. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
It
don't think I'm.
depends.
To be fair, I don't think I'm educated enough to make these.
I
Not yet.
personally don't
I'm
think
not educated enough.
I personally don't think it will go down much. It will probably go down to
May
get some sellers or
15th.
something, but it'll probably go up in the short term, maybe.
Waiting for the
Hey, 15
budget.
euro. You did the buy stop, sell stops. Let's
Oh
go.
wait, he actually did it. Oh my god, bro.
When's the budget coming? Oh, do I have to play sit through thingy budget again and stream it? Bloody
Oh, the Bank of
bor
England got their thing.
boring guy, man. Boring guy.
Yeah, I remember I tuned into that. I was like, no, I'm not staying on this, bro.
Boring guys.
What?
Even the bloody like
What new? Did you just buy here? Made 15 euros. What
that
do you
wasn't
mean?
new. That was idiot, man.
Oh, it's Elite, man.
Yeah.
Ah, he did it. He did the buy stops, didn't he?
See, I see it as Ellie it man because you see Ellie
I just,
Lei
I just,
Eli and then IT man. Unless it's natural.
uh,
Unless I don't know if it's yeah.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. I just like the sound of Elite man. Elite man. Elite man.
He's
I think this was the guy from
Li it man. Li.
Scandinavia.
Hey, he caught the 10 pips I was talking about, or even though market did move 10 pips. So.
Yeah.
Gold is pushing up slightly against my.
How did
The
gold
people
go
who
anyway? What's he doing now?
it's ranging. The people that entered around 70.74 are in slight drawdown, and people who've entered at market close last night. I think it was this one, 3. No, that wasn't that one.
Okay, it pushed down a fair bit from yesterday. I guess overall, yeah, it's ranging. We got a shit ton of liquidity just sitting there, don't we?
Mm-hmm. We have
Bare
liquidity.
buyers on these trend lines, I'm telling you. And I see
There
the
are,
head
there
and
are, yeah.
shoulders.
There are definitely buyers there.
Do you see the head and shoulders?
Yeah, I see that. It's a very, very short
It's a weird
head
head
and
and
shoulders.
shoulders. I don't know. I think there's
Yeah,
another name for this. I forgot. A double head and shoulders or something.
maybe. I
Gold
took
loves
at
its patterns, man.
I took at TL. What's TL? Oh, trend line. You took a trend line. Nice. It's a mix Estonian English. I was young.
Oh, there we go.
If I was young, if I made account, it should be.
Oh, so is that how you say elite in Estonian? Got you, got you.
So it is.
Honestly, if you traded purely patterns alone, look at this. I always do this, but I'm just gonna mirror this again. Just look how similar this is. It's a bit too similar, I can't lie. Hold up. So now we can expect this, bam. That's my prediction on gold.
It best be because I'm selling.
High win rate
It
strategy.
best be. I'm
Check
trying to
that
sell
out.
too.
That's literally what's happening. Look at this.
It best be the prediction, boys.
Yeah. I've never seen this happen to me. It's a weird sort of pattern. I don't usually see it.
As I said, this was probably last us elite maybe a week and a half or something before it even gets close to TP. Honestly,
Week
I
and a
think
half. Wait.
Goals exhausted is bloody. it's, it's volume at this point. Like it's been pushing up insanely high, insanely fast.
Oh yeah, Bilal was asking me, on the swing account, you can trade during news, can't you? Or
Yes, you can. You
can
can
you enter
indeed.
during news too?
Yes, you can. You can. That's why I have swing accounts and
Yeah.
I can hold over the weekend. I basically have no limits besides the 10%. That's it.
So also, when it comes to leverage, let's say, would you be able to risk, let's say, 1% on 10 pips? What's the leverage?
I have 200k, so my overall capital would be 60 million.
No, but
My
like,
overall.
what's the leverage though?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out. So what would be 10 pips of gold? So 10 pips in US dollar would be
No, I just mean what's the actual leverage? 1 to 30?
1 to 30. Yeah, 1 to 30. So I'm trying to think. You have 10 pips. You're risking 2k. Let me find out if I actually do have enough. 2,000 divided by 10 divided by 10. 20 lots, which is 2 million. Yeah, you have more than enough. You have more than enough. Because if 2 lots is 2 million, right?
I mean, you have 6 million, not 60 million.
Yeah, sorry, it's 6 million. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
So, yeah, you would have enough. I guess that's
Yeah.
pretty good. What about 4 million? Did they let you go over 50% leverage?
Actually,
I'm just
50% of
wondering if I ever
your
use the
total,
account, like, would
your
they?
total amount of capital. Yeah, I'm sure you can go up to 6 million. I haven't tried it, obviously, but I'm sure you can. I mean, that's what leverage is for, so you can use it all. And
Yeah, no, I get that, but I think I remember, not even remember, I think IC markets, I'm pretty sure they don't let you go over 50%.
then there's no point of bloody leveraging the account. Then, like, yeah.
What do you mean?
There's no point of leveraging. Like, as in, like, there's no point giving you that
No, no,
amount of
there is
leverage. It's not going to
point,
give you.
but it's just you can't go over 50%.
Or they might as well just give you 50% of leverage and let you use the entire thing. Don't you think? Wouldn't that be better?
No, they have some sort of logic where it's just,
I
in
don't
their
know.
head, it's sort of over risking. I guess that's the way they're doing it.
I suppose, but if you're only risking 1%, is it really over risking though? Do you know what I
No,
mean?
but then it depends on lot sizes again,
I
doesn't it?
suppose it depends on the trader itself. Then not everyone's actually doing the 1% thing, are they? Let's be
Exactly.
honest.
It's their way of safeguarding it.
I suppose, yeah, that is true.
But
Oh,
maybe
look, that's what
FTMO is
makes you
different.
wonder though. If like FTMO didn't actually trade real capital, would they really care if you over leverage your account? Sure, they want you to over leverage your account, so
Yeah,
you blow
maybe
it.
on theirs they don't have the 50% rule there.
Well, that's what I mean. Obviously, surely they want you to blow it. You know what I mean? So why give you a 1 to 30? Why not trade news? If you trade news, bro, like kick them out. They'll get absolutely destroyed, and they'll have to do another challenge, buy another challenge, and there you go. I'm guessing people can gamble on news and actually make money on news as well. That's why they don't want it. I'm not too sure.
Hold up.
Someone message you or something.
This is
What
an
is?
old one. I'm trying to delete this.
If you scroll, if you, oh, which one?
Unless it's just showing me the old one. Oh no, it's Big Shoulders. You want to trade for your stream, bro? Go ahead, Big Shoulders, if you're watching.
Yes, please.
Let me know, bro.
Yes, please. Yes, please, big shoulder. Yes, please.
I don't actually want to signal, by the way. I don't know if he's trying to trick me into. I don't know.
Buying his course, but it'll be funny.
No, I don't know if he's trying to, he's trying to say, oh, look at this guy, he's copying people's trades.
Goal is put it down a little
Is
bit.
that just
Yeah.
me being really paranoid? But yeah, GJ's about to take these lows. I will be looking for buys from here. Just take those highs. Saying that, there's a chance price will push lower. But obviously I'm going to look for the reaction, but I've got a feeling price will push lower into this area here. So let's see what happens. Yesterday's sales would have been beautiful if I was feeling better. If I actually turned up to the stream. And I
was
know I would
close to
have
getting.
caught it. I'm not just saying this in
Yeah.
hindsight, guys. I know, because I 100% predicted it on Monday. I called
Mm.
these buys on Monday, and I didn't enter because I didn't trust the buys. And when I saw what happened, I thought, okay, tomorrow there's a high chance the same thing's going to happen. And I'm going to look for it on stream. Exact same thing happened. Sales would have been beautiful. Yeah, he is still in the gold cell. Elite man.
I am in the gold cells.
When do you reckon you'll get the final drop then? Or the actual drop?
Honestly, once Russia threatened to invade the US. Honestly, at this point,
You're waiting for Russia now.
I'm waiting for Russia to invade the US, and I'll get the big drop. That's what people. That's what people in the trading view was saying. We said we just need a catalyst on gold, then it'll drop. And I was like,
Is that
you
what they
guys
were
are
saying?
praying for a
Jesus
catalyst
Christ.
on gold. And then all the buyers got so excited when they got that huge wick at 1 o'clock. They're like, fuck you, screw you bullish people, screw you bearish people. And then the huge push back down as well in the same candle. And they were like,
God.
oh, it went silent. They went silent. They are hilarious. Trading view is funny, I can't lie.
Let's inspect the gold chat now. What
Bro,
they say.
there is too many gurus in there, brother.
Wait, you need to type something. Let's try and trigger them. Okay, they already triggered it, seems like. I don't even know what they're talking about.
Bro, let's look.
Why should I? I don't care about trolls. Okay, interesting.
Uh,
Oh, here we go. This guy's calling them out. The price of gold goes up a little. Everyone starts saying that gold is going to 2,000.
yeah,
When the price of gold
honestly.
goes down a little, everyone starts saying it's going to 1,400. I don't understand your analysis. That's a violation. He put the baby milk emoji. He put the baby milk emoji. That's peak.
Oh gosh. Nah, there is so many gurus in that trading view chat. I can't lie, it's hilarious. Nah, literally, that is true though. They do say as soon as it goes up, a little like 10 pips, everyone's like, "Oh, I told you guys, 2,000's coming,
It's
2,000's coming."
hilarious, man.
I'm waiting for 1760. I think is the hold on 1680 actually is my target for the for hopefully next week. At the end of the next week, hopefully we hit 1680. I'll be closing majority of it there, but I'll be holding until the foreseeable future. I do see gold going down to 1,500. I can't lie. I know it goes down a little bit. Yeah, but yeah.
It's fun to trade. Yes, have good mode. It is fun to trade. I don't understand the last part you said. Guess have good mode. He's
All I
waiting
know
for
is
769. As in, okay, you're looking for the breakout. I'm guessing.
It looks like it. Yeah.
What's Elite Man's name on Discord? Is it? He's not 24 carats, is he?
Nah, no, he's not. It's KKL, I think. Okay, KL. Kulk, maybe.
Because I saw the 24 carats guy. He had loads of trades, and he looks
Right,
like
that guy's smashing it.
yeah, he's gone for the whole breakout style, I think,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
smashing
doing
it.
good.
I don't get his analysis sometimes. I can't lie, but yeah, he's trying to use volume profile though. I don't know if he got it off me because I didn't see him before it, but yeah, see,
Yeah,
I knew it was. I know,
KILK.
yeah.
Okay, got you. I remember that.
I am starting to
see.
remember people's names on Discord compared to YouTube. To be fair, I am trying. It's getting there.
Oh damn! Even more callouts. He added Mohammed Rafi Wahab. For a moment, I thought that was an original post of yours. Actually, no.
My crystal ball showing that 108 Dixie is coming soon.
Bro, that's peak. This guy's copy and pasted something from an article and just
Oh, dear.
posted it in here. Some guys called him out and said, by the way, you should give reference. Jesus. I'm gonna stay away from the chat now. I need some too much drama. Too much drama for the morning.
It is, isn't it? I do like just looking at there though once in a while,
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Just waiting on your trade, you start spectating the gold chat.
I really do. I get involved sometimes. I get heated. You're like, oh, these guys.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, oh wait, we need these people. We need liquidity in the market. We need people to get tapped out. We
Yeah,
need them.
no, that's actually facts. It's actually funny, but it's facts also. You know, people forget sometimes that to become a winning trader, you
You
need
need
to beat.
losers.
You literally
Yeah,
need to take money from other
from other
traders.
people.
That's
Yeah,
literally how you win.
that's what makes trading hard, though.
No, but literally, every time
Yeah,
you win, you literally need someone to sell in order for you to buy. It's so easy to forget that, but
yeah.
it's sort of exciting at the same time when you think about it. I feel like depends how you view it. You can view it as in a negative way or positive way.
Sometimes both sides lose, actually.
That's true. That's true.
Sometimes
I've seen
both
that
sides
happen
lose.
too.
Yeah, it's quite. I think we've had that one time where you were buying GJ, I was selling GJ one time, and we both lost somehow. I was like, well, how the hell
Yeah,
does this happen?
I remember that.
That was
That was
that was in the
my
beginning.
yeah. I think that's
That
when
was
I just started using the 1 minute time frame.
no, I think you were still the breakout trader, I think, and I was
No,
doing
it was breakout, but I started looking at the 1 minute
maybe
just to check it out.
I was doing my channel, my bullish flag,
Oh
bearish
yeah,
flags
yeah.
back then. Back in the day, I always thought trading was so simple. All you gotta do is two lines, a few trend lines. Here you go, big W in the way.
Yeah. New, what? Are you just gonna wait for that budget then? No trades today until then. If you're still watching. What was I gonna
Bro.
say? I remember the simplest I remember your strategy is when you had the box to box.
That was yeah,
That's the
box to
simplest
box
time I
strategy.
remember it. Since then, it's been a bit mad. But
Box to box strategy.
you draw a box, you're like, okay, where's price gonna move next? Where's the
No,
next
no, no.
box
I
gonna be?
always have a bias. Always have a bias.
Oh, so you had the buyers first,
Yeah,
then you had the okay.
yeah. The box was because during consolidation, 'cause that's where volume. I understand there was volume and liquidity sitting within that box outside of
Mm.
him, not within, outside of each end. So I thought my idea was if it breaks below, then the liquidity for sellers will activate and then it'll start selling off. If it goes above, then it will be a fake out because the liquidity from above, and then it will tap them out as soon as it goes down. So that was my version of it. To some extent, I was honestly ahead of what I should have been at that point.
Mm.
Honestly, I shouldn't really have known liquidity after like a year of trading, realistically. Especially, it wasn't really common knowledge back then, really. But
Yeah.
yeah, thanks to my bat test, it helped. So. I realized after bat testing, it was a very simple way of trading. To be honest, it was profitable though. I can't lie. If you guys wanted to take that strategy, go be my guess. It was profitable, just not as a high profit as I would have liked.
Where's the best place to put this?
Let's see. Do I have my old chart? It's probably on my Google Drive somewhere. I'm sure I have. I have my charts on Google Drive somewhere.
GBP not trading. I haven't looked at it since last week. Okay, interesting.
You know why? Because GBP JPY sucks as a pair.
Nah, bro.
Fun fact. Fun fact, boys.
Man's hating because he's
Yeah.
been looking for these sales for 100 years. Still hasn't got.
Here it is. Here's one. Here's my bat testing video, boys. I don't know if I've shown you guys this, but this is my old bat test video. Do you want me to share it?
Hang on. GJ completed the levels I was looking for. Okay, fair
Ow.
enough. Mission complete now. It's just done. Does that look alright? Does that look a bit dead?
Here
I
you
think
go.
bottom left corner is good.
Sorry, while you do that.
What, you want to show a video?
Yeah. My bat testing video back in the day. I saved these, by the way, so I know. I was like, oh, okay, I know where I came from. I never forget.
I've still got some old videos uploaded on that Delta channel. I can't wait to unprivate them again.
Wow.
And
Wow.
guys, look at this.
Oh wow, another line. What's with the colors, bro? What's with the colors?
I mean, the colours aren't too bad.
Yeah, but
It's
there's
like
so
it's
many.
looking like Tron. I can't lie. Man was the Tron trader. Oh,
I
that
was.
would
I'm
be a
trying to make
sick
it
name.
lower.
That would be a sick name for a trader, you know. Tron
Trying to make the
trader.
volume lower, but
Yeah.
whatever.
So if you look, Mark was actually trading volume for a long time.
Oh, oh, did I just catch that move? Yes, I did.
Jesus.
Oh,
That was a good trade to start on.
beautiful
He
stuff,
actually
boys.
clipped the 100 losses before this trade, and then he posted it. It's the first one.
There you go. That's what it looked like before, boys.
To be fair, I mean,
It's a very simple back testing. But look at this. I was back testing way
it's
before.
what you
20.
need. That's pretty good. What was it? 31, 12, 20. Okay, this is shortly after our Hive link up. I'm pretty sure
Yes,
that is
yes,
just
yes.
after our Hive link up.
No, this is 14th. This is the 14th, 2022. By the way,
Oh,
this
this
is
is
when I started
January.
recording back testing. This is
Oh, I'm
when I
lost. I'm lost.
started
Yeah,
to
yeah,
back
yeah,
test. This
yeah.
is when I started recording it. So this is like a year after I started back testing.
Oh, yeah, 16, 11, 2022. Wait, what am I on about?
That was the
When did you
when
record this video?
the 20 it showed it earlier. It was like 2020 something. Oh, Fibonacci's coming out.
Guys, Enigma grind set. You know, Enigma grind set.
Oh, it broke.
This is what you do. To
Oh, trend didn't line up. Guess I didn't enter. Oh dear.
be fair, I need to. I should
Oh,
start
oh,
recording my backtesting and just uploading it as a video. Those actually do decent on views.
yeah.
Put a little music over, speed up the video, bam, video.
It literally is the
Put
easiest video you can
put
do.
SMC in the title,
Yeah.
FTMO as well.
Guys, nowadays, would you buy or sell this?
Wait,
Nowadays,
pause
right?
it,
You
pause
see
it, pause it,
this?
pause it.
Would you
Let's see what's
would you
going
buy
on.
and sell this? Like, hold on. Let me see
Alright.
if I can. Let me see if I can get
Alright, hold
the.
on. What pair is this? What date? That's
This is Jufi
actually
JPY,
no.
the
Before I was gonna search
27th
it.
January 2020. Right?
Um,
Look at this fet. Right? Would you buy or sell this?
I know
Knowing.
you're selling that for sure.
Yeah, well, you can see, but yeah, would you buy? I don't know if I won this or not. By the way, I can't remember exactly if I won this or not.
Honestly, structure-wise, that is a sell.
You think? I reckon it. I reckon I lose this. I reckon it breaks out. To be honest, I'm not
Yeah,
too
but
sure, but
you
I feel
know,
like
you
it probably.
probably know. If
Oh,
you
I don't. I don't. I could be wrong. I swear I don't know.
there is liquidity waiting there,
There is liquidity waiting there,
but
so
we
I
had a
might.
slow retracement downwards. I think it's
Let's
gonna
see.
reach that low part and push up, bro. That's exactly what happened. I was literally gonna say that. Push up to the low part and push up.
Oh, there's a structure shift. Now I'm making
Nah,
a
nah,
new
nah. I called
one.
that. I think I'm done. I'm done. No more predictions. I called it. What's GJ doing anyway? Market and
Guys,
frame.
we
Big
all.
shoulders. Are you watching? If so, why don't you
I
just
lost
type in
it.
the chat? He said market and frame of interest. I don't know.
There you go, boys. There's a little bit of fun for you boys today. You're welcome. You can make fun of my trading a little bit. We all had to start somewhere, right? We all had to start
Yeah.
somewhere.
Uh, yeah. What did Big Shoulder say? Market and frame of interest. I think you basically say market and time frame. That's what he's trying to say. Go on,
Oh,
Mark.
the
What market
market.
do you want Big Shoulders to look at?
Market. We're looking at Bitcoin at the 10-second chart.
It's like a, it's like a little algorithm you type in, and this guy messages back.
Bitcoin 10-second chart, please.
10 seconds. Nah, I don't want to try. Let's see what his actual thoughts are. Uh, what daily Bitcoin?
Yeah. Oh, we grabbed liquidity by the way.
I've got
on
a
the
feeling he is
Tuesday.
actually a good trader.
I don't know, man.
I
I don't
always see
believe
this
it.
guy in the chat.
Yeah,
but
exactly. I see him in the chat. He can't be that good of a trader if he's always looking to play
True,
chat.
that's true. That is true.
Sorry, Big Shoulder, if you're watching. I'm just saying, you can't just be in well, you know, focus on
Uh,
yourself, bro. Focus on yourself, King. You got this. Just keep grinding.
keep Enigma grinding. Enigma grind set. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a compilation one day.
Hmm.
The Enigma grind set. We need our own theme song, you know. We need a theme song. Compilation one day.
Hmm.
The Enigma grind.
Twinkle,
Yeah, GJ.
twinkle, little star. That's gonna be our.
Oh no. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, GJ has grabbed liquidity.
Yep. Yes, we
He
are.
did push into that order block. Had a nice reaction. Yeah, I'm gonna look for buys after this high gets taken. Looking at the 30 minute. 30 minute looks pretty nice. Took the lows, rejected the bottom side.
Pretty
If it
nice.
finishes
That looks
bullish,
really
even better,
beautiful.
to be fair.
Mm.
Let's wait and see. I don't like the equal lows it created.
Did it even make a bottom wick? I think it did.
It's got just about a bottom wick.
Just about. Again, I still don't know what a bottom wick, not bottom wick, does. To be honest, I still haven't like back tested that. Is someone free back
Wait,
test
what you
what a
mean?
bottom wick? Like, what is actually the effect of not having a bottom wick? Does it actually affect your
I
trade? Does
told
it not?
you, it's logic. It's literally, most candles have a bottom wick. So if there's no
No.
bottom wick, chances are it's going to make one. So you
Oh
don't want to
right, okay,
buy.
okay,
That's
that's
my
your
way of looking at it. And really,
right.
it's just price, right?
Now I want to know what the actual meaning of it is. And so, for example, like it was either the sellers weren't strong enough to sell back down, or the buyers were too strong. I'm not too sure which one it would be. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I
oh,
mean,
what about a top wick? Would it be a top wick because the sellers are too strong, or the buyers are too weak? Like, which one would it be?
I would say it's neither. It's just price. I mean, you already know this, bro. It's just price on a lower time frame. It's all it's doing.
I guess, yeah. I guess.
I guess. I don't know.
I guess. I guess. I
I
don't know.
guess.
I will back test one day even just because.
These sells, these buys look dangerous though.
This goal is pissing me off. Literally just consolidating. Didn't even break out of my like of the first stop loss zone that I was thinking. Like moving stops to break even. Didn't even try and test the second deviation. Sorry, the first deviation VWAP. Literally just consolidating, man. I might have to redraw zones here if this continues consolidating. Yeah, you guys saw my how my back test had started. See, we all started somewhere. That was 2 years ago, by the way. 2 years ago.
Let's see what we reacted to. That's interesting. This push up did start from an actual order block.
If your bias is a buy and there's no top wick, then it should be buyers or weak. See, would that make sense though?
I don't think
So
it said
you're-
bias. It said like I know if it's
yeah, I
buy,
know.
I
Like
know.
if you're buy, or if it's bullish. If it's a bullish candle and there's no top wick, then the buyers are weak. Would it say the buyers are weak though? Because it also could mean that the sellers weren't
Bro,
strong enough to create a like
you
to
can
push
take
back a
it
little.
all like in on two different ways. It's always two different
That's
ways.
what I mean. I want to have a definite answer for which one. So if anyone asks, "Oh, what happens if there's no bottom wick?" I can literally say to them, "Oh, because this and this and this." And this.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
I'm not in
guys.
that level.
Yeah. If the candle closes rejecting the top side, then I'm seeing it more as a retest, and I'm not gonna buy.
We have the exact
But
same
if
thought.
it's stronger, then I'm gonna wait for the break of the high, and I will enter these buys in hopes of reaching this point here. Quick
That's just
scalp.
how, yeah, yeah.
Runners
That's
are
just how
probably
me and
hold.
sorry, carry on. My
Yeah, I'm
bad,
just
my
wondering what
bad.
the risk to reward will be like, but
Yeah.
I'll definitely be taking some profits at this level. Let's just say that.
If no bottom wick, then buyers are stronger. That's my theory because like sellers can't actually pass it. But yeah, notice like yesterday, me and Adeel have the exact same thought. If it doesn't finish back up above, it is a break and retest, not a liquidity grab.
Yeah, that's it. That's how I avoid usually taking losses. Because even
You
if you
want,
look structure-wise, look at this.
yeah,
We're just following bearish structure right now. That's all it is.
exactly. Yeah. In the end of it, you really want a finish back up above in the time frame you're
Let's
looking
see.
at to enter. Obviously, you'll get it wrong sometimes. Sometimes you'll still get faked out in 15, but yeah, it does look bearish. You're right.
Let's see how
Yeah.
it reacts to this bullish order block now.
My old self would have a trend line or a bearish channel or bullish flag or whatever.
Tapping the highs of Friday and trading with the yeah, that's it. Yeah, if it's weak like this, I'm definitely not buying. But let's see how this last minute behaves.
Yeah, to be honest, this
Let's
is
see how it behaves.
session volume profile yesterday.
Yeah, it's looking like more of a sell right now, isn't it? But if the next candle, takes this low, closes back up here, beautiful. Those buys all day long, I'm taking them. Then we know for sure, okay? No, we don't know anything for sure. Nothing for sure. But I'm not buying yet. I am not buying. Shit, that news made my 17 2 pips. What? Did it make you 172 pips? Elite man, you're being bare mysterious today. What were you trading? Was it GJ or something else? Could easily fall back to 1.61.
There you go, boys.
How easy is trading? I like how you just skipped the easy option. You
I
just
didn't
went
look.
straight from difficult to too easy.
That you can only have four options, my guy.
You just miss out pretty hard. Why
You
did you
own four options.
I can't actually vote on it from Enigma.
I can't vote from it from Enigma either, so yeah.
What's it gonna do? That's bare annoying.
I
Why
want to see
can't
what
the
people
chat?
say.
Can I drag this?
Oh, you just click on the chat itself. Click the actual chat, and then it should fall back up. It should like make it a little banner.
On OBS?
On OBS? No, no, no.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're looking at it on OBS. Ah, I see.
Did I end up closing it?
No. That's...
Okay, you were doing GBP USD. My old friend. I sort of abandoned this guy.
Or enemy, old friend or enemy.
Nah,
I'm not
he
too
was
sure.
nah, he's definitely a friend. GU was good for me to be
Yeah.
fair. Big Shoulder said, "Lol, you picked it right. I don't run crypto." Oh, what a shame. Oh,
You don't trade crypto. Well,
you ain't no trader then, bro.
what the hell? What is Big Shoulder's problem, bro? Just join the stream. You're so stubborn. Just join the stream.
Chat on the stream, bro.
So bloody stubborn, man.
We need more. One vote. So you Big Shoulders talk in the stream, bro.
Bro,
You're talking all this talk, like, come on, bro.
Why is it DMing you, brother?
We need more.
Just be our friend, Big Shoulders, man. Just be our friend, you know? I was hoping to get a reaction out of him when I called him, like, not a good trader.
By the way,
he
I
didn't
closed the
react?
poll. I closed the poll because it was covering my
didn't?
chat. I couldn't.
He didn't. It's still there.
Oh, is it still there?
It's still there for me.
We're slowly building up. Why am I talking on it? This guy can hear me. This guy can hear what I'm saying, bro. Big Shoulders, just talk on stream, bro.
It's not even subscriber only, man.
Stop being shy. You're a big man. You got big shoulders.
I'm massive shoulders, brother.
You're talking on the stream. Come on.
By the way, yeah.
Imagine Big Shoulders is new. That would be funny.
That'd be hilarious all this time.
Be
That'd be funny all this time. Yeah, gold is pushing up a little bit here, boys. A little bit.
Yeah, I see what
Again,
he's doing new. It is him, bro. But yeah, GU. Oh, I see what he did. So did you...
There was some GBP news today. CPI came out. It was higher than expected. It was 11.1%. Yeah, it was pretty. It's high. Forecasted was 10.7. I'm pretty sure. 10.7.
Yeah,
7 a.m.
7
Yeah.
a.m. I think just before you joined.
Yeah. In theory, we should see pound going up because the Bank of England should increase interest rates because of it. But we might see that during the meeting. They might start talking about interest rates and how to combat year-on-year inflation, and then we'll see the pound actually push up from there. Because it can't really go up yet because they don't know if they're going to increase interest rates or not. So you can't just speculate on that. Well, they can, but they're not gonna. It doesn't seem like. So yeah. That's my theory on it, anyways.
15-minute candle off the Friday high, bearish. Are we talking about GJ again? Friday high was...
No one's saying impossible, you know.
Yeah, I think we can push down a bit further to 165,300. Buys from there will be better. It's also a sort of key level, which again, I say I don't really
By the
trade
way,
key levels
why'd you put an and symbol on it instead of a liquidity or something?
because I don't like to be too cliche, and a lot of people they just put the
Right.
dollar sign.
Oh right.
I
So
think
you
and
want it to
this
be
you can't
different.
actually tell it's an and.
Yeah, that's true. You want it to be different, huh?
Of course, of course.
You want it to be different.
Basically, yeah, literally. And
So if it's going down, then good idea, sell. Huh? Um, uh, yes, Friday high. Yes, Mark, Friday high, and just look at.
is he on about okay 165,380?
Could take those highs. Yeah, could take those highs. Sorry, I'm just looking at gold to be honest. I'm just checking gold out and seeing if any structure shift or anything, so we can potentially either carry on with the sells or potentially cut our losses short if it obviously goes south or goes north in this case because we're selling. But yeah,
No,
sorry,
why?
sorry.
Wait, which Friday high is he on about? Can you point this out to me? Making me feel like a dumbass. Like, what is he on about?
I'm trying to see if it's
It's been taken already. That's what I'm trying to think. This previous Friday high has been taken already. Got a push down. Right now it's Wednesday.
it's Wednesday, my dude.
Are you just
Uh,
saying we're at that level, so it's a key area? Is that what you're trying to say?
Friday 11th. Look at Friday 11th. Apparently,
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That Friday high was 166.
big head and
Are
shoulders
you
still
saying
not talking.
today's candle reacted off that area? Is that what you're trying to say? It lines up with that Friday high. Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm not being used to entering this early.
He means lower. 11 November lower. So does he mean Friday low? Is that what you're trying to say, Elite Man? You think new means Friday low and not high? Mark, have you deciphered what's going on right now?
No, sorry. I'm looking at gold right now. Let's see what's happening. Let's see here. 11th November lower. Let's see. Let's look at my chart. I can't see it from the YouTube thing.
If that's what he's saying, if he's saying the news candle today reacted off that Friday high, I get what he's trying to say. If not, then mate, you lost me.
I think he's targeting 163. Maybe 163.
Yeah, that makes sense, but he's saying 165, 380.
Oh,
News either given up or he's typing a long ass paragraph explaining what's going on.
I would have given up. I can't lie.
I
Can't lie
mean,
to you,
it's
bro.
not my fault. I don't understand. I
My
don't.
my. I think that's well potentially what my decipher is from the one message I looked at. He says lower. I think he's thinking it's gonna go lower down to 163. In that Friday low,
Sorry,
that
kids.
Friday 11th low. Um, and he's saying he reacted. Um, and it's already taken the highs of Friday 11th. Friday 11th. So we've already taken the highs, so we could potentially start looking at the lows and the sell side liquidity, which is at 163, which is Friday, the same Friday on the lower, I think.
I
I think
think
that's what
what
he's trying to say. I
I
think
think
he's
what
said
he's
we've
saying
taken the highs, we're
is
going down,
his target for the week was Friday highs, right?
maybe.
We took those highs, we pushed down, so he can't really look for a trade because he already reached those levels, and now we're gonna trade within the range. That's what I understand. I don't know if I just repeated what you said, but at the end of the day, I'm saying prices in the Friday range. Yeah, that makes sense. I heard you say that before. We've taken the highs already. That was your target for the week, I think you said. Which, to be fair, that was a good prediction. Don't we take Friday highs? We got there. Now you're expecting us to just trade within here? That
I
makes
think we
sense.
go 163. Yeah, I agree with them. If they're thinking going 163, I kind of agree with them. Even though the inflation and the fundamentals doesn't say it is,
Yeah,
I feel like we could, but we could potentially be taking the highs first to grab even more liquidity to the upside, where the what a deal's red line is above that. We might take those and
yeah.
then start falling back down below.
That's
Because if you think
exactly
about
what I'm
this, this is
expecting.
a big move. This is a big move that we're gonna do here.
That's
So we
exactly
need
what I
some
want.
sort
Yeah.
of fuel to actually support that.
Yeah, we got the same idea. I think we're gonna take those highs, push a little deeper into the imbalance here, and then push down. It makes sense too. You know, like I was saying, Wednesday is usually the turning point of the week. So if we make the high here, then push down, makes sense.
In less important news, the world does now have 8 billion people in it.
Really?
Apparently, yeah, officially, we have 8 billion people in the world.
8 billion. Goddamn.
And you're still a lazy fuck.
Still not waking up at 4 a.m.
I joke. Slightly.
Is there like a meme there that I haven't heard of? Cause I don't know.
No. This just made it up.
Um, yeah, looks like these buys are lining up.
Nothing's changed. Well, it would indicate or showing the process. It's a bit tougher this one because it's already broken structure, retested structure, and fall back down below it in a lower time frame. So I don't know. It could continue down here. We don't have to grab those highs really. There is liquidity sitting just slightly below it, so
What?
we
Yeah.
could take those.
What in this case, what I'll probably do is, let's say it does close rejecting the low. I'd wait for it to push back above this red line, the liquidity line,
Yeah.
or support, wherever you want to call it. Wait for it to push up a little above there, then get my entry.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea because we could be taking. I don't know where you stop loss. Like, where would you put your?
It will depend on the candle, to be fair.
No, sorry. The where would you put your? Would you put your stop loss at entry?
Depends. Probably
At
just,
what point?
probably just 1-to-1 at this point.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a little bit harder with this because it's not really clear structure that's far away to really determine what you
Mm.
should put. That's my issue with this trade. If I was the one taking it, we've taken those equal lows out though.
Yeah,
Winning.
that's it. We made equals, took them out.
Yeah, so I don't doubt that we could potentially push up from here, but it's just hard to put where your when your risk management would kick in. Gold is playing with us, boys. I'm at break even still.
That's a good theory, no? Where you're saying the news candle will probably indicate what's going to happen for the day.
I think I caught what you had, to be fair, Deal. Even though we haven't seen each other, but I think I caught what you had, you know.
Well, yeah, but I wasn't actually ill. I just didn't, like, I had no energy when I woke up.
That's kind of ill.
You caught what news got, bro.
That's ill. It's mental illness.
That was it. It's not physical. It's mental illness. What, are you saying you're mentally ill now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gold's making me mentally ill.
guys, Mark's this gold trade's been testing him a little too much. He's actually gone full margin on this gold sell.
Oh god. It's still ill. Ill is ill, bro. Jesus. How do we come up with things like these, mate?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking these buys a lot.
We're not making fun of mental illness. Mental illness is a serious issue. If
You know,
you
we probably will take that anyway. I'm going to enter on the break of this
FYI.
high here. Stop loss below the low.
Ooh.
Yeah, I prefer the stop loss. If we finish a bit stronger now, I'm going to wait for it to break past this red line.
Yeah, Gold's probably gonna wait for USD news, which is piss me off. I just want it to drop. I'm not used to being caught in a consolidation. Normally, I enter at the end of consolidation phase.
Yeah, I don't
But
mind.
clearly,
Yeah, I don't mind the risk reward. I'm going to wait for the red line instead. Push back above the liquidity, then I'll enter. Stop loss below this low. Targeting the liquidity at the top. Should be good.
Clearly, I got it wrong this time. I didn't enter at the end of consolidation. I'm still in the middle of it. It is a major reversal point, so I mean, there was no surprise I was consolidating for a little bit, but still. I'm normally either out or being like or at break even already at this point,
Hmm.
and then the rest is a slow week. But yeah, whatever.
I'm just wondering if this was the start of the 30-minute candle. It's a high chance of us continuing upwards. I think that
Yeah.
we made a bottom wick. Like if you were to mirror the images, the next one should be bullish. Don't mind me just convincing myself of the reasons to take this trade.
Don't mind me. I'm just trying to gather the the energy.
Yeah. I think it's just me filling in the silence as well. I don't like it when
Yeah.
no one's talking on the stream. It's like,
Yeah. I'm just the force. May the force be with me to enter this trade right now.
yeah. No, I don't mind. It's first trade
You're
of the
gonna
week anyway.
you're gonna start praying again, bro. He's gonna
We
be
are
down
past
bad.
those times.
He's
We
so
don't pray
down bad.
anymore for
He's
trades.
gonna start praying again.
No bottom wick on. Yeah, no. Once it comes back above this red line, then I'll. No bottom wick on trading view, but there is on your boy MT5. So interesting.
How many buyers could we have possibly have in this trend line right now, man? So much. So much. Just break the damn thing, you know? Simple gold. There you go.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is good. We didn't have a bottom wick. Price came back to create one. So now, if we start to push up again, I'll have a high probability. You know.
Ah, the bottom wick dilemma.
I mean, it's really like a major confluence that I feel like I actually ignored for a long time.
The bottom wick dilemma. What?
Bottom wick, top wick, because it is really true. I keep saying it. Well, how many candles have a bottom and top wick? Literally every single one.
Majority, yeah. So in theory, some should, most of them should, right?
Yeah. So if you just avoid every candle that doesn't have one, your win rate probably go up quite a lot.
Oh, probably like 5% at most.
No, it
I would
depends how
say.
many trades you're taking, but
I suppose, yeah. As I said, it's rare to have a non-bottom wick, so it's probably not a lot of traders taking them anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Stop loss, can I get away with a smaller one? I'm gonna use this low here for my stop loss. Oh, sorry, these lows here. 1 pip below.
Oh,
Jesus Christ, I remember the days when I used to get
Like
10
spread.
pip stop losses.
those were the days, eh?
Those were the days. Now every stop loss is 20 pips.
Well, it's
Even
because
Roger
markets moving
Banks,
quicker.
does he like?
Yeah, it's because
Sure.
markets are moving a lot more, so like each candle obviously
Of course,
bigger.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like, does Roger Banks even get 10 pip stop losses anymore? Is he the
Doubt
same?
it. But he still gets 10 pip profits though.
Does he? He still does that?
Probably. I don't know. I'd check the stream. You know.
Okay, guys, I've bought. Stop loss is, if I can drag it. They don't want me to place a stop loss. Yeah, stop loss is 553. Let me just check it's the same on here. No, sorry, we'll do 549.
Now we just wait, I guess. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Beautiful grab to the top side on gold, by the way, and now rejecting that top side. It's pretty good to me.
Yeah, so I've entered this. Break even. Target is here, so about a 1 to 3. Beautiful stuff. Let's just say 166,250.
I don't know whether to stream the Bank of England news because that was kind of like what price you
Dead,
getting in
bro.
gold.
Forget that guy. You need to-
1774.581 is the exact entry I got. So I'm in a bit of a drawdown here. Tiny bit of a drawdown. Let's see. Here you go, boys. If you guys want the,
Let's see, what's the 1-to-1 here?
if you guys want the, I'm pretty sure autofocus. There we go, boys. Reduce risk because
Wait,
I'm looking to
it's not
scale in a
focused
bit
yet.
more.
You need to do the hand thing. Mark's a makeup YouTube.
I can't do
James
it. It's holding my hand.
Castro.
It's holding my hand.
Mark
It's
Charles, bro. Mark Charles.
It's holding my hand to do that. So just gotta trust me that there was something that I was trying to show. Basically, I was trying to show what I was down $20. Is
All right.
apparently.
Yeah, so interesting. That's the 1-to-1. I'm trying to figure out when to break even. I'm using the crystal ball right now. Imagine. Lol jokes, you taking it. The bottom wick dilemma. Knew it's right though, innit? You know, right?
Is either also for everyone who's watching right now. Do you guys mind saying hello? Like right now.
Well,
Just
there
say
are a lot
hi.
of people.
There's 7 people, and there's only 2 people talking. Come on, guys. Need to do something there.
I think they're waiting for this trade to win or lose.
Maybe, and then yeah.
Then we get the applause, you know. Yeah, I'm liking this for.
This 15
I like
does
that
have
first
a bottom.
15-minute candle. We're
No,
coming
I
up
think
to
he
London
just
Open. Let's see what happens.
L. No, this 15 does have a bottom, like.
This 15. Oh, this one does. This one does. No.
Don't be shy. Say hi. That rhymes.
To be fair, that is a good place to move to break even anyway. That 1-to-1.
Just above market
it
structure.
lines up with this fair value gap right above liquidity. Sure, if I wanted to be smart money.
Owanda's wrong. Nah, true fair. I use it one in
Who
the
is
charts.
shy? I think Big Shoulders is shy. If you're still watching.
But nice, bro. Since we don't enter on stream, you know.
Yeah.
Is he the same guy that said we don't enter on stream?
Yeah, I think it was actually.
By the way, I said this yesterday. I try to enter on stream. I really do, but it's just as you see, my entries are a bit sporadic. They're a bit everywhere, so I can't really plan that, can I? So.
Yeah, this guy's entries are literally at 8 p.m. sometimes. So.
Yeah, sometimes. I try not to enter that late though, because I kind of want to sleep with nothing in my mind. Although, since I know how much I'm going to lose, surely it shouldn't matter, but it's still a little bit sometimes. Yeah, I am a swing trader. It's just normally but by the time I go to sleep, I have my trade at break even already. Normally. Because when I enter, it doesn't normally consolidate like this. I normally get a decent move to my direction first, or get tapped out straight away. It's one or the other. And normally I'm at break even by that point. But yeah. That's when I can sleep calmly.
Which logo do you reckon looks better? I think the white one might look better.
When we're going to change it to the candle?
I like the arrow. We'll do a poll one day, innit? Once we get those 100 viewers, we'll do a poll.
We'll do a poll.
Then
we'll, better. Yeah.
Whichever one the people choose.
We don't pick, just to piss them off. If you guys pick one or the other, we'll pick the other. Because we're dicks. GJ, yeah, I still wanted to tap that high on the 15-minute. My entry is around this 166,500, by the way. If you guys trade smart money, there is imbalance right after this liquidity point that hasn't been tapped really yet, or hasn't been filled in yet, so might be a decent little entry for you all. Big push for gold here, boys. Big push.
What were you saying?
The 15-minute
165,600. What were you saying?
Sorry?
What were you saying?
My entry for sales if I was to sell this thing.
Oh, right, okay.
Gold on the 15-minute has no bottom wick at the moment. Could this be the start?
Yeah, I'm interested in these last 5 minutes because obviously London Open's quite important. If we get a weak close, then I might close half.
Yeah.
Because I was expecting this candle to close strongly towards the upside. If we start rejecting this previous liquidity point, I don't want to stay in the trade, to be honest. So I'm going to cut half off.
As we said, realistically, we should have waited for a break above, but
No, I
yeah,
mean, we did get the
sure.
break above.
Did we? Sorry, I meant like a finish above.
No, I don't really look at that.
Oh, I do.
Guess you could. But I prefer to just look at price itself, and price did come back above.
Mm. Fair enough, fair enough.
Oh, say.
Gold is skyrocketing right now. Grab more highs. Are we gonna reach 1780 again on gold? Potentially. At this rate, we probably will.
Yeah, this candle's flipping on us.
We're kind of creating a 3-pin formation on the 12-hour over here, so it gives us extra confidence to hold this trade, which is quite good. 3-pin formation on gold. This could, start reversing into the downside. We've created liquidity as well. We made higher highs that we could potentially break. Yeah, this might end up being quite good of a trade, to be fair. Quite a slow one, though, I can't lie.
Very slow one.
Oh, sorry, it's all about gold, but yeah, this one's quite slow too.
No, I know you're on about gold.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, bro, it's gonna follow that pattern for a little longer.
That's what I mean. It's very
Gold
slow
does
at the
respect
moment.
the patterns, you know.
Gold can kill itself, to be honest.
Suck dick.
Gold is like a waste of space, man. Move aside, Bitcoin's coming.
Have you ever traded silver?
No, I never trade silver.
I might do it one day just to be different again.
Why go for second place when you go for the first one, right?
Yeah, but who said gold first place?
Everyone.
The sheep.
Everyone.
I wanna. Have you Have you ever tried out silver or elite man? I feel like Nu's been trading a lot longer, so
New trades no trade. New has no bounds with
ready
trading.
for London. Of course, elite man.
Am I ready for London Open? Absolutely not. I am terrified beyond.
Yeah,
Yes,
I
I
traded
trade.
silver.
Nice. I bet it was ass.
Anything that prints, I trade. God.
That's hilarious. Anything that has a candlestick, traded. 166, 190 for me, 50 pip. 166, 190. What's that mean? Is he?
TP I think is 166,190.
Ah, okay.
Okay, mine's similar. 50 pip,
Nice.
12 pip SL. Did you enter when I entered, or did you? You must have got a low entry, right? If you got a 12 pip stop loss.
Seems like it. Banging trade. Oh, we're pushing, boys. Ah, London Open.
Yeah, looks like we're getting a nice close above for London Open.
5-minute divergence. What, RSI or delta? Cumulative delta? Which divergence? There's quite a few. I'm guessing RSI. That's my prediction. It seems like RSI would be our price action candles. Oh, normally I hear divergence from RSI, cumulative delta, basically those strength indexes.
Actually, yeah, same. That's interesting.
Didn't know you can get.
So have you looked at the RSI and then sort of figured out, okay, this is what divergence looks like with candles?
Maybe.
Does it just mean rejection of a low?
Well, RSI just basically means like one's creating a low, but the other one didn't break the low. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful push here.
Getting close. Oh.
Yeah,
Come
as
on,
soon
London
as
Open.
price
Come on, London.
pushes, as soon as price pushes into above this fair value gap here, I'm gonna close half of the 1-to-1. Actually,
Who's after you, brother? Who wants smoke?
I mean, there's no smoke yet, Nu. We're gonna find out. Let's
Who
see.
wants smoke?
Mm. Let's see how it closes. I've got Cassius with me here. We all know Cassius is
London
a
gonna
powerful
sell it.
name.
Yo, Nu is on actual smoke today. I can't lie. Nu literally woke up ill and violent. That's what he.
Yeah.
Man felt refreshed and he was like, you know what? I want some smoke today.
Legit. 50 minutes, 5 minutes.
Go on, prove Nu wrong so you can rub it in his face later on in Discord. Just share that chart for the next week, and then like screenshot him saying L. London's gonna sell it. Just like literally put it on repeat.
Honestly, I'm still pissed from Monday and Tuesday because I had perfect analysis. Tuesday, I just didn't turn up to the chart. Monday, I didn't enter. So,
When everyone thinks it's going up, it's going down. That is very true. That is very true.
yeah, this is what GJ does to you.
Hmm.
I'll be happy with 20 pips when everything's set. Yeah, I think mine is my first
Probably-
TP 20. Yeah, it's about 20 pips too. So let's see. What I'm gonna do is instead of trailing my stop loss, I'm just gonna wait and see what happens. But if price does start to, with momentum, break these lows here, I'll just close half of my trade, if not the full position.
Do you mind stop buying GJ because
But-
gold is pushing up with it?
For now, oh mate, even more reason to buy. 164 incoming.
Trying to tap me out as well.
Yeah. I think News in on these gold sales with you. That's why he's so
He is on
adamant.
the gold sales with me.
That's why he's so adamant on GJ.
I don't think they're. I don't think they're.
2v2, bro. Me and Cassius versus you two.
We trolling. We're trolling.
Obviously, you're trolling. Yeah, I know.
Currency strength is all G. Power. What does that mean? Currency strength is all GJ. Power. I don't get it. Sorry.
Just saying, GJ's got power.
GJ does have power.
I think that's
Power
what
to the
he's
sell side. No, we don't want anyone to lose here. So let's just hit your break-even point, and then let's push down on gold. Yeah.
Mm.
Fair is fair. Fair is fair.
I wanted to do something though. It's just fucking ranging. Like, Jesus. I always say that. It's like, GJ, if you're gonna tap me out or hit my take profit, can you just pick a side?
But then we cry about it when we get tapped out.
I speak for yourself, bro. I don't cry about my trades.
Oh, do you not?
Personally,
Mad.
I don't. I
Bro,
cry
my
about
pillow-
I cry about missed trades. That's what
My
I hate
pillow-
the most.
My
When you
pillow's wet
analyze
from
it
all
and
the
you
tears.
don't end up taking it, oh, the worst feeling in the world. Can't
The
lie.
demon in my room feeds off the tears that I do every time I lose a trade.
The demon feeds off FOMO, bro. That's what it feeds off.
It's my trades.
The FOMO demon.
Yeah. Oh, Mark lost again. Start slurping up the. What am I even doing anymore, bro? I just quit trading at this point. Ooh, big news, guys. SRC's coming out soon. Smart Raja Concepts.
Is it? Is it not out yet?
I don't know, bro. SRC will intake December the 1st. Wow.
Yeah, I think he had some Insta video about it. Wow. I'm pretty sure he's just renamed his usual price action.
I think he literally just renamed market fluidity at this point. Yeah.
Yeah, I swear. Like,
Not throwing shade or anything, but I will throw shade. Oh. No. Don't be praying for the downside.
if we do push down below this low again, I'm gonna close half of the trade. For
I'm
now,
telling you,
we're
Nu is
still-
praying right now for it to go down. Nu is literally on his knees praying right now to get this down. Because Nu is on smoke. Wait, it's going down, but GJ's still going up? Okay, never mind. You carry on with your sells. Looks like they're not correlated at all.
We did leave equal highs. So.
We have turned bullish on the daily time frame for gold, by the way, which is not obviously good for our health and for our mental well-being, but it's fine. We'll hold. Or in terms of risk management, boys, for gold, if we ever do break above 1786, right? 1786 500 around that level, around that high. Best to close at least half, because at that point, I mean, we've created more bullish structure for price to continue bullish. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I'm not trying to scare you guys off your positions, but you know, just trying to be a logical trader. Although I wouldn't be surprised if US like sells off gold. Probably reverses London. Wouldn't be surprised. Also, 1728, a major level for gold. So once that level is hit, best to close at least half of your positions because that could act as major support for price to continue bullish. Just, you know, but obviously I would recommend keeping some runners just in case obviously it does break and continue down to 1680, which is our final TP for gold.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for this candle to close before managing it. Don't want to rush into close in half. I'd rather wait for the candle.
Yeah. Cassius is holding strong. Hold strong for him.
Yeah, where did you enter, Cassius? It's a 12 pip SL.
You just had a 12 pip stop loss anyways. You know. Maybe. Maybe he got taken by the liquidity grabbers.
What, as in this push down now? If he's a
Yeah.
scalper, maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised. Or you got out at 20 pips. Because as he said, when everyone thinks it's going up, it's going to go down. So we was everyone. Me knew. And I'm pretty sure Elliot Man thought it was going to go down as well. That's everyone. That's everyone accounted for. Gold has now turned bearish on the daily time frame. We can now relax again. So we're waiting. We got 12 minutes or so before candle closes on the 15-minute. 7 minutes, sorry. I can't do maths. Yeah, we'll see. How my position on gold if it goes above? Yeah. Yeah, no, same. Yeah, it's 18. Mine's a little bit higher. At that point, because yeah, we do break. I get we kind of do break structure there, but I'm just looking at the wicks here to be honest on the 12-hour time frame, and to be fair, that has a major liquidity in it, so I really don't want it to go above that. But I'm gonna hold strong until it reaches around 1786. At that point, I'm probably gonna close half and leave the rest to run. If I get tapped out for half, it is what it is. I did say this is quite a risky trade. I said on stream yesterday, probably a 50%, 65% chance of working out, mostly due to the volume from the previous week and the week before that. To be fair, so just you know, well, actually just a week, I think. Yeah, just a week before this. So that's why I said just be a bit careful, be a bit mindful. Yeah.
Big Shoulder said short GU H1 close under 1877. I think he's talking about gold.
GU. Now gold. What?
He said GU, but he said close under 1877, exit 1902.
Jeez.
Why can people not use actual numbers?
Fine. I'll close my gold shorts then. Since you're trading gold and shorting it, I'm closing my gold shorts right now. Me and you, close it right now. Nah, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna hold it. But yeah, my analysis is still intact, so I don't doubt my trades yet.
Yeah, what did he say again?
Honestly, think it means GU to be honest.
As in like 1.877.
Yeah, he definitely means GU, not gold.
But then
I'd wait for it to break below. I'd wait for it to go below first though. 1.18.
I don't know if he's trolling, but he's saying short GU under 1877, but then exit 1902. Big Shoulders, either you're mentally inefficient or I don't know. Or you're trolling?
I'd be shorting GU. I would short GU if we close back down below 1.1800. Sorry, 1.18800. Yeah.
Now
We've
you're
grabbed liquidity. We're starting to go down below. We have liquidity down. Sell side liquidity around 1.183 around that level. So we'll wait till then. It's not a bad trade, to be honest. Let's look at how the session volume profile is looking. The session volume profile is still at the bottom of this range, so there is still definitely time for it to be magnetized to there. The weekly VWAP, if this does finish back down below, technically the weekly VWAP held. As for the session VWAP, it has just rejected the third deviation, going back down to the second deviation. So yeah, in 15 minutes, if this closes below 1.18, GU sales is not a bad idea at all.
Just got taken out GJ, unfortunately.
Rip.
Yeah.
Ripperoni.
Because we did get that close above the liquidity. Ended up reversing on us. Unfortunate.
Ripperoni. Yeah. So GU sales definitely a possibility. But I am not the host. Not the host. Session volume again. Oh, session volume this time it's over here. Ideal.
Yeah, unfortunate. Let's see if we get another chance for buys lower down. If not, nothing.
No, and let's get the weekly time frame for GU though. I mean, yeah. We do have structure over here on the weekly. As for the daily time frame, we haven't rejected anything in particular. Not particularly. We do have one level that we need to be wary of on GU though, this level over here. As for the 12-hour, it really didn't reach the VWAP as I would have wanted to. That's fine.
What are you looking for sales in GU?
Potentially, yeah. Potentially.
Yeah, GU has not been doing the same thing at all as GJ recently.
The thing is, it literally just missed my sell position by like 22 pips, or less than that. 20 pips exactly. So I don't know whether I would have just got missed, or it's literally just baiting me into getting FOMO'd.
Oh,
but I see an opportunity on the lower time frame.
GU?
A long time ago, but I forecasted it to getting FOMO'd. I forecasted
I see
an opportunity on the lower time frame that I had sales around 20,000. A long time ago, but I forecasted it. 1.20500 basically is my sell area. But it literally just missed it. Tapped the weekly level though. So there's that. But I don't know if I'm getting baited into trading this. Obviously not me specifically. I mean like just sellers in general. I don't know if they're getting baited into taking this to grab the liquidity up 1.23, and then we start pushing back down from there, or we start pushing down from here. It's a bit of a weird one. I can't lie. Gold, I think you'd be happy to hear, it's just rejected the weekly VWAP, so the first deviation. So we're still safe in this trade right now. Unfortunately, by the time it reaches the second VWAP, you would have already closed half. So that could be another major point of reversal for the downside move. Unfortunately, but yeah. Right. So yeah. Yeah, we're just looking to trade. Maybe GU. Maybe. I'm looking to trade maybe GU. Because my GJ sells isn't until like 166.
Yeah.
So it's making me second guessing though, because the weekly level literally just got rejected perfectly here. The same exact thing has happened with GU almost.
Yeah. Did you say 166? 167?
So my selling area, right? My entry point was going to be 166,500. But I had my weekly level around 166, 166,200, around that level, 1,250.
Got you.
And it tapped it almost perfectly, and now it's going down. So I don't know again, I don't know if I'm getting baited to get FOMO'd into it because last time I would have got baited because it would have grabbed liquidity of the Friday highs, like New said. It grabbed Friday highs over here of the 11th November, um, and then we grabbed that liquidity, started pushing down. Most people probably would have sold there. You can see that we grabbed liquidity once more from that because we pushed
Yeah,
up
to be
during
fair,
Asia session. So I'm thinking, am I getting baited one more time into taking these sells, or is this the actual move to the downside?
I get what
It's
you
a
mean.
question. It's a
The only
question.
thing that put me off that is like the momentum, because this little push down from 3 o'clock was so slow.
Yeah,
But if you imagine it, if it was impulsive and this happened in like straight away in an hour or something,
yeah.
I would agree. I'd say it's taking the final liquidity, it's pushing down now.
So I mean, it's I don't know.
It's
It
literally
doesn't seem
just that
like
momentum.
it doesn't really seem like the major institutions have entered the thing yet.
Yeah.
So it looks like the major institutions entered around that 2 o'clock. Yesterday 2 o'clock. It looks like they entered there that impulsive move. But yeah, I don't know. That was New York open-ish as well. So. Yeah. hmm It was 5 degrees right now. It felt colder yesterday though, and it was 14 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, I've been
Weird.
wearing a coat, a jacket, a jumper, a hat, everything.
380 is a dodgy area, but if London pushes through, um, yeah. Hold on, let's see. 380. Mine isn't 380, mine's at 400, but yeah, I get your point. It is a area where it could reject off from. But if you look at it recent price action, it really hasn't respected the zone much. So I don't know. I don't know whether it respected now, because you can see in the previous price action, it didn't really respect it. So whether it's still an actual support or resistance, and I don't think it is.
Yeah.
It's a
If
daily level
GJ,
for me though.
I don't know. I want to see this candle. If we get another rejecting 30-minute candle, I'm going for the buys again.
Well, yeah, there's still liquidity sitting above there technically.
I mean, a decent amount.
Yeah, we can still
All
target
these
those.
London sellers, whoever did sell,
Exactly. There's still so many stop losses up there that we can technically grab. Just
mm,
whether to get a good entry from it. Where to get a good entry. It's major in the higher time frame. It's major in the daily. Yeah, yeah. It's weaving. Yeah, it's literally weaving on the lower time frame, but on the higher time frame, like the daily time frame, is very major. You can see that it hasn't finished above that for like for 4 days almost. And when we did blast through it, we blasted through it with impulse. So there was definitely you definitely needed a lot of volume to really pass, or loads of sellers to really get past that level. So yeah, it shows that it is a major level, and we have made support and resistance around this stuff. If you want to see the level I'm looking at, do you mind if I just share my screen real quick? There you go. Um, so you can see this daily level. This is basically the level that New was talking about, but I have it as 400, not 380. The idea is, look at this. So we created support, resistance over here, support, support, support. And by the way, when we did blast through it, we absolutely blasted through it. It shows that there was a lot of buyers that needed to get involved before we even blast through that level. Again, over here we created support, and then we blasted through it once more, and then we resistance, resistance, resistance. In theory, we should, if this holds, we could start falling back down below because you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4 taps of this level at this point. You know, we should in theory start pushing back down below. That's why I am overall bearish on GJ, but I wanted to get a good entry from it. You can see that it did tap my weekly level almost perfectly as well over here. So I want to see whether it pushes up one more time, takes that liquidity, and starts pushing back down below. In terms of 12-hour, I mean, we have the VWAP app sitting over here. Let me just actually. We have the VWAP app sitting up here, so again we could reject that. We have high volume node over here. Again, we could reject that. So far, we rejected this void, and we didn't find value in it. So I guess it could be a valid sell. But yeah, and as for the 4-hour, yeah, you can see exactly the same. We have volume over here. We do have this trend line this fragile trend line that could get broken eventually. I'm not gonna put that on yet though.
Mm.
And on the lower time frame, we have buy side liquidity sitting up here. In theory, we have technically grabbed it, but I don't think we have yet over here. We've created like equal highs over here. So yeah, just bear that in mind. We could grab that before pushing back down. As for gold, this is my analysis on gold. So we have this level over here at 1780, 1780, yeah, around that level. The daily level, we have this to worry about, the 1770 level. I was looking for it to finish below that level, and it did on the lower time frame, the 1 hour. But you can see it just completely obliterated through it anyways, so it's quite unfortunate. My risk management at this point now is I don't want this high to be broken, because if this high does get broken, I'll be closing half of my position. In terms of any VWAPs or anything, as for the quarterly, we are trading above it at this point, so it's not very good for the sells in this case. But we do have a high volume profile over here that could start rejecting it and start pushing to the downside. We have a void over here that could easily get filled. And at this point, I have told people that if you are not very comfortable and we reach this level, I'd move the stop loss to break even. In theory, they should get a bit more pips down here to fill in this void. As for the other ones, I said if you are feeling a bit more risky, move your stop loss to break even once we reach this level, just because this is a major level of turning point as well. And lastly, as for risk management, I said if you reach this level right here, I'd close half of my position and then leave the rest to run, because at this point this could end up being a break and retest for the continuation back up. That is what I'm looking at for those ones. As for the hour, it's a bit messy on the hour, so let me just hide the VWAP. Well, first of all, we have rejected the first deviation of VWAP. Just clear that up. I can delete this now because it's not really relevant anymore. I can delete this now because it's not relevant anymore. I can also delete this now because it's not relevant anymore. So now our zone is really this zone right here. If you want to be a little bit more conservative, it'll be this one. We do have liquidity sitting above these levels, and we have liquidity sitting below this level. We may end up tapping this first before continuing back down, or we could just continue back down from here. Again, either one is doable. We have technically grabbed liquidity from this level, from these levels over here. When we broke highs, we grabbed the highs again. So there should be plenty of liquidity for this. That's why I did enter, because I thought there was plenty of liquidity for the market to push down here. But clearly I got it wrong, because we are still consolidating rather than having an impulsive move down. So yeah, can't be perfect in trading, right? As for GU, over here, look at the 12-hour here. So in the 12-hour, we have a level over here where prices rejected, impulsive move, and push back above, and then a bit of a consolidation around this level. It's not a major level, right? But it's still a level nonetheless on the weekly that makes sense at this current time. As for the daily level, we have this level over here of 1.205 that we could potentially rally onto. One, we would grab this liquidity on the weekly high, and we would reject this daily level as well. And as for the 12-hour, I'm sure there's a VWAP here waiting. I'll actually hit it. I actually had a VWAP over here. Well, let me just add it on. We have the VWAP sitting slightly above this daily level over here for the continuation back down. In terms of volume, and we do have some volume over here, volume node, but it's a bit everywhere. So I wouldn't trust the volume profiles of this for this pair specifically at this time. But besides that, in the 4-hour, not much to see really. But yeah. Oh, I also marked this daily level over here because it could be a problematic level for us for price to again rally to the upside after reaching this level. So I just marked that out just for reference. And this is my dilemma right now. So technically we have grab liquidity up here. We're about to finish below. I think we might have finished below on the 15-minute. Yeah, so we finished below. So we've grabbed buy side liquidity, and we have sell side liquidity waiting down here. But we also have major liquidity levels over here, and my original entry was here anyways. So I don't know whether I'm getting baited into taking these sells for it to reverse and end down, or for it to just continue back down. Like, I don't know whether to take the risk or not. So I'm gonna leave it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna leave it. But yeah, those are my analysis. Those are my analysis.
Quite a few pairs.
I hope you guys enjoyed that analysis. I hope you learned something. If not, well, I'm sorry. Apologies. Dixie is just being a dick. Suiting name. Yeah. We haven't had this big of a sell-off since a long time, by the way, on Dixie. When was that sell-off?
Is
This
it heavy?
was, yeah, since 2020 we haven't had that big of a sell-off. Might even 2020 might have been even less. That was Corona times as well.
Yeah, that is very heavy.
57,500. Yeah, since 2020 then. Incredible sell-off. Anyone trying to buy Dixie at that point, obliterated. Destroyed.
Did you hear about the car companies, by the way? Apparently,
What?
a lot of them have just dropped massively. That
Ford?
guy I was telling you about that trades stocks, he was talking to me about Aston Martin. It's literally collapsed. Apparently, they
What
ran out of
else?
supply. Like, it was very tricky for them to produce cars. Obviously, all the other prices are going up, so apparently they've got less customers too.
Well, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Luxury
Yeah.
brands such
No,
as
but
like that should
it's
technically be
interesting
dropping.
how much it fell by.
Oh, since that fast since 2008. Thank you. There you go. Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? It's
Let me try and find his call sign, will it? Can I just search up Aston Martin? Oh, yeah.
yeah. It'd be. Oh, aren't they under like Land Rover? No, they're not. No, Aston Martin's not.
We got two. We got PLC. Let's just do the British one.
It was like third standard deviation. What was this?
Yeah, check this out. Aston
Oh, right,
Martin.
is it?
Jesus Christ.
It's a luxury brand, isn't it?
Can you see it?
Yeah.
This is just in this year alone. 550 down to like 100.
Oh, this we sell off. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
So maybe good to buy if you
not right
for
now.
long
Still,
term.
it's still a luxury product, and no one's gonna be buying luxury products when everyone's broke as hell, not finding a job.
Yeah, true. But they're releasing a new model soon apparently. And from what I heard, every time they release a new model, you get a little move upwards.
Yeah. I think it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, that one though, isn't it?
What?
As soon as it happened three times, right? As soon as they release a new product, it happened three times. Everyone's like, oh, every time they release a new product, it goes up. So everyone
Yeah,
started buying, so it starts to push price up when
true. True. Alright, yeah. Might be taking buys again here on GJ. Obviously, we got that initial liquidity grab. Depends on the rejection.
What else is a luxury Gucci? Are they
Range
public?
Rover.
No,
Gucci's
no,
dead anyway. I don't know if
it's
anyone
not
gets
public. No, but I'm thinking of luxury products, like luxury goods.
Gucci.
No, let's see if they're dropping as well. Like, Range Rover is luxury, I guess. So we'll just go with cars.
Yeah, let's see Range Rover.
Range Rover Group. Oh, I mean it's been selling off, but oh no, okay, it's been selling off. You're right.
What did you search up?
Range Rover, ROVR, ROVR.
Is it Jaguar Land Rover?
Just put ROVR. So Range. Oh, that's Rover Group.
Right.
Lol.
Rover Group.
That's wrong.
That can't be Range
Are they
Rover.
not public? Maybe they're not public.
I would think they are. But big company like Range Rover.
I mean, technically Tata bought them, right?
Yeah, let's see how this 15-minute closes.
Looks like Tata Motors. Oh, they're going up.
If it's strong, I'll buy straight off the break of the high.
Yo, Tata Motors are bro, they're growing insanely high.
Tata Motors.
Yeah, because technically they own Range Rover, so I just searched them up. So, not technically speaking, they actually do. Well, they own Range Rover. So, but yeah, Wow.
Nah,
Wow, wow,
no buys
wow.
on that. Not
Wow,
in.
wow.
This is why you don't miss a day, guys. You get
It's very
punished.
important.
You get punished like this if you miss a trading day.
It's only punishment if you make it punishment. You could
Nah,
just
it
ignore
is.
it. Just ignore it. Just
Nah,
ignore it.
it's punishment.
It's punishment. All seriousness, though, you're allowed to take a day off or two, guys. It's trading. You're on your own boss, but there are consequences to missing a few days here and there.
Of course.
You might. It just so happens the day that the day off is one of the biggest moves of the century. It
Very
just will
annoying.
happen like that. It just is. Okay, you
It's
just got to
very
get
annoying.
over it. And you have to. You're gonna have to go through holidays one day, boys, and you're gonna miss a few trades while on holiday, all right?
Yeah, but then it's different. I feel like then it's different. If you're on meant, if you planned, okay, I'm taking this week off, it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, true, I guess. True enough, true enough.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, literally gold's just consolidated. There's gonna be a big move in gold. I don't know when it is, but it scares me because I feel like it's gonna push up the lows and then up and collapse. If it pushes down first, I'll be more suspicious of it, and I'll probably be more aggressive in closing earlier than expected. But we'll see. Hmm. Hmm.
Epidemic sound is a bit too emo.
Let's look crypto actually. What's happening? What's actually happening with crypto? Again, consolidation as well. Something big is gonna happen. I don't know what it is, but something huge for US dollar. Is Euro USD consolidated as well? Not
Consolidating on
really.
what time frame?
What Bitcoin?
Dixie.
Oh, not Dixie. Dixie's not consolidating.
No, you said the dollar.
Yeah, but I think something big's gonna happen with dollar because Bitcoin against US dollar is consolidating, gold against the US dollar is consolidating.
Mm. I wonder. We're coming up to November. Sorry, December. Let's see. Corona Part 3, Part 4.
I mean, the FTX thing isn't blown over the water yet, so gold,
Yeah.
what's it called, Bitcoin should continue pushing at some point. Just don't know when. We might entice buyers or just reach 1,800, no 1,800, 18,200, and probably sell off from 18,400. Targets for Bitcoin is 14,000. I'm gonna hold until potentially 10k.
Really? Russian missile into Poland. That's mad.
Yeah, that was yesterday. That's why I thought gold was start pushing a little bit, but nothing happened for gold because of it.
That's what I was talking about the other day. It was like, what point do you draw the line when it comes to, well, like America and Britain fighting Russia?
Yeah.
Because now it's Ukraine, then it's going to be
Now it's
Poland.
Poland.
So like, what point do they step in and like start threatening with nuclear deterrence and stuff like that? I don't
Yeah.
understand. Like, how do you decide?
How would you decide? Like, when is too much? When is it too much that,
Yeah,
they start intervening?
like
Because they are technically
yeah,
intervening, but not in a, you know, not
yeah.
in a
So
sense of
really, like,
throwing a missile back at them.
it's a really passive way, isn't it? I don't know. Are they supplying guns or something to Ukraine? How are they helping them right now?
Um, what's it called?
Have they sent troops over or something?
I don't know. Probably like donation. I say that in quotation because it's not a donation or it's not charity. Ukraine's gonna have to pay this all back, by the way.
Yeah.
All the help that America and other countries are doing, they're probably gonna have to pay it back.
True that.
It might not be money, but it might be like trade. It might be, I don't know, land. Nah, it probably won't be land because that'll be too obvious. They'll be no worse than than Russia if they take land from Ukraine.
Yeah, true. True.
Either way, every country that's helping Ukraine is going to benefit from this somehow. It's how countries work. It's how people work.
Yeah.
You never trade something for nothing ever. You're not. No one's that nice in politics. No one's that nice in the top. I think
Yeah.
you always get something
I
for
think it must be a lot easier to get corrupted.
Yeah, probably.
Because
I wouldn't be
I feel like the
surprised.
higher up you are, the bigger the decisions you make, in terms of the government and all that, like the less you sort of
Yeah.
have to care about individual people. You literally can't, because if you think about it, if they constantly thought about, oh, how's it going to affect these, and these, they would never get anywhere.
Yeah.
So, if it's
And
not all
obviously, well,
scripted in the first
yeah.
place, which I always
Uh,
say,
And obviously, the countries that are helping also have to take care of their own people as well. So they need to get something in return, or else they're just giving free resources out, and that's not gonna fly, is
yeah,
it?
no, that's it.
Resources is very finite, so they're gonna need something in return. What's it called? Like, is it aid? That's what it's called, right? Aid,
Foreign aid.
foreign aid. Yeah.
Yeah, apparently debt plays a massive role because even I heard for Pakistan, the reason they handed over Imran Khan so easily was because they were in so much debt. So the US sort of were just like, okay, well,
Yeah.
we're just
Well,
not
you
going to
want
pay you if
no? Well, yeah, exactly. You
do what we
you
say
wanna?
or you're not getting any money,
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. That's how countries work. And I guess that's how global politics works, and I think that's how normal politics works here in any country. No one is a benevolent leader. There's they all need something in return.
It's interesting. It is interesting stuff.
It's
Wasn't
unfortunate.
it's weird how you're seeing a lot of celebrities and stuff like that starting to get into it.
Of
Did you
what?
see, wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger the the mayor of California, I think?
I don't know.
I feel like he stood there, like he conquered so many fields already. Like he had the bodybuilding, he
He
had
he
the.
was he was in the thing. Yeah, he was in politics. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I wonder like how much he dived deep into it, or was it more so a situation where someone said this will be good for your image, we'll tell you what to do, but
Well, if he actually did, I'm not sure how well he did during his time, but if he actually
yeah,
did well, then he's more than just bronze. He's also insanely smart, I guess.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Very smart. I couldn't imagine being a bloody leader of any country. It's just sounds like a hassle.
Yeah,
Sounds
it
like a
does.
hassle.
It does sound like an unnecessary hassle. It's like,
It
come on.
does. Although
How
Liz
many
Truss did
patriots are there
finesse.
nowadays? Like,
Liz Truss did finesse, boys. I can't lie. She is getting paid 115,000 pounds a year or something like that for being in the office for 42 days. Every single year till she dies, she gets 115,000 of
do they
tax
do
money.
that for all prime ministers?
All prime ministers get that, yeah.
Right.
I don't know why it's allowed for her to still have that. That's not fair. But yeah.
Come on, bro. She worked hard to get there.
Yeah. It is not fair at
I
all.
didn't know that though.
Just getting paid such a large amount of money for screwing up the country. How is that fair exactly? Let me see. Liz Truss, prime minister salary, because she was getting bags.
Yeah, we're
And
getting a
how come
nice close
Sunak
on
needs
this
to
15
115?
minute.
Yeah, she needs 100. She's gonna get 115,000 £115,000 a year for the rest of her life,
I'm
despite her
telling you,
foot.
it's the payoff. They say, okay, you read off this script, we're gonna sort you out for life. That's it. That's the payoff.
Considering she collapsed a bloody pound,
You see that guy in I'm a Celeb?
Hancock.
Who's that?
Nah, Why does Sunak need to pay? Do you know what I mean? Why does he need to get paid? He's rich enough. He should allow a pay cut. He should be like, it's all right, guys. I'll take a pay cut for the world. I'll take the pay cut for the UK public.
Yeah, but I mean, then that's the same mindset as raising, as when people say you should raise taxes on the rich people just because they're rich. So if they said let's push tax up to 60% for wealthy people,
Mm.
would you agree then? Would you
Thing
say,
is,
oh well,
so
you're rich anyway, you might as well? I feel like
thing is,
he
right.
still made it to be prime minister. He deserves it.
The thing is, I agree with taxes to some extent, but at the same time, why does the government get to handle where the money goes? Because at the end of the day, they didn't take the risk, right? You're the one, as a
Yeah.
business owner, took the risk of
But
your
that's what I'm
own
saying
money,
with
of your own
Rishi. I'm
capital.
saying he took the risk to become prime minister. Probably worked
No,
really hard in certain ways. So surely he still deserves to get paid for that.
oh yeah, and of course, I was just joking about that, but I'm talking about taxes at this point. It's not really.
Yeah, tax is different. Yeah.
It's fair, but it's at the same time, it's not fair because obviously a country needs taxes to function, right? It does
Why am I saying
some sort of tax, or else the country or whatever is just gonna. Who's gonna pay for the police? Who's gonna pay for the schools? Well, not schools. Schools can be paid for privately. Who's gonna pay for healthcare can be paid for privately? Okay, well I lost my point. Well, no, I'm joking. But yeah, taxes are definitely important, but at the same time, it's not fair because the country really didn't take the risk of you. Let's say it's trading. They didn't take the 1% risk that you did. Now they get to take 60% of it because, well, you know, they want to.
This is fruit, guys. It's not chocolate. It's a fruit bar.
It's a fruit bar. But yeah,
It
I
tastes
don't know.
amazing, but it is fruit.
Yeah. I also, yeah, richer get richer. But the thing is, though, the quality of life for the poorer people gets better, even though technically they're still being poor. Their quality of life does increase.
In what
So
way?
washing machines, bloody cars, anything that's invented, all came from, I guess, richer people being in, and people investing in such an idea. Now, because so many people had invested it, yes, people got rich from it, but at the same time, their quality of life has increased to some extent. Imagine well, the rich got richer from it, but again, the poor got a better quality of life. But obviously, the richer got better quality of life as well. But I think it's a trade-off, though, isn't it? In this day and age, I mean, technically, the rich made it possible for the poor to become rich. I guess because the internet exists.
Yeah, I feel like at this point, anyone who says rich get richer, poor get poorer, a lot of them might just be using it as an excuse to not become rich.
No, it's true. There is a trap. There is a trap. Yeah, but that's because the poor don't have the time to do any inventing as they work in day and night to put in food on the table.
Yeah, that's true. That's
True,
true.
yeah.
I don't think either of us can really speak on those guys that are out there. They're 40 years old. I've worked with some of them. They're 40 years old or whatever. They've been in a factory for the past 10 years. Like literally 12-hour shifts in a warehouse. They've also
I
got a
agree.
family. Like I don't know what to say for that. It's very hard for them guys to change their life. It's like you almost can say they're in a trap, literally.
Yeah. That's why I would say that that's what the privilege of being a rich is. It's not the cars. Obviously, it's not a privilege. It is a privilege, I suppose, but it's not that's not the biggest privilege. I think the biggest privilege of you being rich is you have the time to look for other avenues to become rich. But if you're already poor and you're literally working 80 hours a week, then it's quite hard for you to do that because you're already exhausted, you're already mentally drained, you're already physically drained. So, all you want to do as soon as you get home is potentially just watch the TV, and that, rightly so. I mean, you worked
Yeah.
hard already. But if you have that mindset, it's going to be very hard for you to get out of it.
I am
to
buying
begin
on the
with.
break of this high, guys. Stop
Oh,
loss
okay.
will be on the 1 minute time frame, so around 5.3.
But yeah. That's why when again though, if someone says like, "Oh, everyone has the same 24 hours in a day," I honestly get so pissed off by that because they're so like I don't know.
Yeah, most of the time, those motivational guys, their speeches apply to young people like us.
Yeah, yeah,
And
but
in
not
that
everyone's
case,
24 hour.
people who are young like us, they should definitely make the most of their time.
Yeah, yeah,
You got all the energy you want if you're 20 years old or whatever. You got all the time. Not all
We
the
have
time, but you
yeah.
still have time.
We have the same 24 hour in a day, but the one guy 24 hour like 9 hour of his day has to be one getting ready for work and doing the work, and then the other hour is probably like, taking care of his family and so on and so
Yeah,
forth,
that's it.
and sleeping. But
And it
yeah,
is
but
techie.
meanwhile, the other guy's 24 hours like chilling, vibing. Well, same thing for young people though. Some young people grow up and not being rich, or they have to help provide for the family, so they have to go out and work. They don't have the same 24 hours the guy who had a well-off family and can just chill in his house, do nothing, and still, and just do whatever he wants. So I don't believe in the same, everyone has the same 24 hours. And essentially, that's why the richer gets richer and the poorer gets poorer, I guess, yeah. If that was your point, then I suppose you're right, Nu. Suppose you're right. It sucks. Life sucks, doesn't it?
Nah, it doesn't.
Is Adeel in?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Adeel is in.
Adeel is
Beautiful.
here. Adeel does not need to be mentioned in the third person. Yeah.
Adeel is on the
Nah,
trade.
he said
Is
you
a
in
W.
Adeel. Yeah. No, I entered. Stop loss is 536. TP is 16625 still. I'm gonna start practicing for FTMO, so I'm just gonna hold the full trade. Obviously, I'm still gonna move to break even. Capital now.
There you go. Something for you guys to answer. Every single one of you guys should be answering yes or no, hopefully, just so we actually know who actually backtests and doesn't. Everyone's gonna get tired of me babbling on about backtesting, but realistically, this is like 90% your job, honestly, as a trader. Should be anyways. Should be 90% of your job as a trader. At least at the very start, anyways. Gold is being a dick.
No, who were you on about before? The guy in I'm a Celeb. Was
Oh
he a
yeah,
politician
Hancock.
or what?
I am a celeb. Hancock. Matt Hancock. Oh, Matt Hancock was a nice
I've
celeb.
heard of him.
Right. I did not know he was an iron celeb.
Was this
Funny
after
guy.
he was a politician or before? Or neither?
He's a funny guy.
Yeah, but that because the poor don't have time to do any inventing as they work in day and night. Yeah.
It's
tricky. Obviously there are. I'm still not going to say it's impossible for them to become rich though.
most are. Most is
Because
to be
let's
fair.
imagine there's always going to be some time in the day where they have to, if they really sacrifice, not sacrifice, if they really, if they really wanted it, I feel like there could be 1 or 2 hours of the day where, they might say to their family, okay guys, I'm going to work my business, I'm not going to be able to see you guys for these 2 or 3 hours that I usually see you for. I'm going to work on this business so that in 1 or 2 years, we don't have to work this shitty job anymore.
But you can see how much harder it is for them compared
Yeah,
to the
it's
other people,
100%
though.
hard, of course. It's
So
definitely
it's really
harder.
it's still not fair.
But I'm saying it's
Like,
still possible. Because,
the odds are
especially in
stacked
this
against
day and
them.
age, it's so much easier than it would have been back in the day. Because
Mm.
let's say 30, 40 years ago, they would have, if they wanted to start a business or whatever, they would have had to go out of their way, literally out of their house, talk to this person, talk to that person. Then you really don't have time. But now, everything you could do from the safety of your home, you can complain, but I feel like you've still got the chance to make it out, and it's a lot higher than it was before. So
Yeah. But okay, let's move away from business as well. But for like jobs in general, it's not about what you know, what you've done. It's about who you know inside the job. So for those rich people with connections, it's easier for them as well.
depends what job you're
To
talking
get a
about.
higher paying job, finance is all about who you know realistically.
Not all
in
about
certain
who you know.
in companies, most of them it's all about who you know, really.
Mm.
Get you into that company to get you in that position. It's also easier to get that promotion if you know already someone in a higher position to kind of nominate you, or you know, just I don't know. I just see it as like it's very unfair in terms of that thing. It's easier to compound wealth than it is to create it. That's for sure. That's a fact.
Yeah, no, that's true. I feel like, yeah, no, that's true. That's a good one. It's a lot easier to compound it than create it.
Yeah. But then again, you do hear loads of billionaires losing their money. For example, Sam, what's his name? Bankman, isn't it? Sam
What?
Freed Bankman. What's his name? The FTX guy.
Oh, is that the guy on FTX? Is he in
Yeah,
massive debt now, or what?
he's bankrupt. Sam Bankman Fried. Yeah.
So what actually happened on FTX again? Did it get hacked, or they didn't have
Um,
enough money to actually
no one knows.
pay back their clients?
No one knows yet. Well, it's all speculation at this point.
Right.
I think investigation's still going. So yeah.
I'm gonna trail at the 1-to-1. Too close.
You should just go back into the old times where whoever's the strongest becomes the richest. That seems like a more fair of doing it, to be
Really?
honest. Seems more fair of doing it
Is
this
that how it
way.
worked though?
You can overthrow a king even if you're poor, if you can just, beat him up with with the other
Nah,
man
I wouldn't
devils.
want to go back to the old times. I think nah, that's cap. That's cap. That doesn't work.
It's
In
more
the
fair.
old times, you're born a peasant, you stay a peasant. This ain't no strong bullshit. If your dad's a
Revolution. Revolution, bro.
even
Revolution.
then, pretty much the same thing happens after the revolutions.
Yeah,
If
it's
you're a
true too.
peasant before the revolution, you're still gonna be a peasant
Still a
after the
peasant.
revolution.
Once a peasant, always a peasant.
That's
Am I
how it
right?
worked. Then you had the whole French Revolution and everything. Then that's when it started to change. But
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, I used to think that. Dude. I used to think, oh, imagine how peaceful life would be.
It would not be peaceful at
I
all.
used
It
to
would
think
not be
without the
peaceful.
technology, how good would life be? We'd be like, nah. You're
No, no,
born
with
a peasant,
technology.
you
No,
die
no,
a
no, with
peasant.
technology. I mean, technically, it is all about not physically strong, but I guess who's mentally stronger. You get an upper hand, I guess. I don't know.
When are you talking about? What time frame are we talking?
Like, no, I'm talking about like just in general, like whoever. I think it's just in society as a whole, whoever's the strongest gets to be on top.
Yeah, it
But now it's
depends
less
which
so
one you're
physical.
talking about.
It's more mental now.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Nowadays, it's definitely intelligence.
It's all about
But
talent.
physical does play a part too. Like even a lot of these big entrepreneurs, they realize, okay, yeah, the physical matters too.
If I can intimidate them into buying my products,
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
win.
if Jeff Bezos is out there hitting the gym, what excuse does everyone else have?
It's because he's got time. That's why he goes to the gym. He's got all the time in the world.
No, no,
He
that's not my
he
point. I'm
goes
saying,
to his companies, but he doesn't need to go to them because they're all bloody ran by someone else
no, no,
anyways.
that's not my point. I'm saying like if he takes care of his health, all these other entrepreneurs, they definitely should too.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
The health plays a big part in, yeah, for sure. I guess. I don't go to
I
the
don't
gym.
know. I don't know how much of a part. I feel like I need to experience more of this entrepreneur life.
All right, I'll eat unhealthy for a whole month and see how well you do in trading, and then eat very healthy for the next
Trading's
month.
no, no, trading's different. But I feel like sometimes you look at entrepreneurs. There's a lot of these in this day and age. You don't have to be like that healthy to become successful. There's loads of skinny guys who get to the top, fat guys, nerds, whatever you want to call them, who end up making these massive companies just because they've dedicated their whole time to this one thing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit of a.
I'm saying it's still important, obviously.
Even if
I
you do
go
make
to
it
the
to the
gym,
top,
my friend.
and if you don't take care of your body, then you're just gonna die anyways.
Yeah,
So
true.
getting to the top, exhausting yourself.
It just depends what your priorities are, you know.
I think also gym is one of those things that you can do and takes your mind off the ones that the thing you're doing already. So it gives you a little bit of a break. Even though obviously you're still working and working
Yeah,
out, it
that's
gives you a bit
true.
of a break from the mental strain of, you know, maybe losing a trade or maybe losing a client
Yeah.
if you're an agency or something like that. I
Plus,
think that's what
plus it could be good for letting ideas crop up in the
freely throw.
background.
Yeah,
Because they
freely,
say,
freely.
like, let's say if you're trying to think of something, you can't think of it. While you're
Mm.
working out, your subconscious mind will just be working at it, and
It's
you'll
just
be
when
like,
you're relaxing in general, but I think like your mind is most relaxed when you're doing something. I don't know, like gym or like
yeah,
I don't know what else is relaxing, boys.
I don't know. My
Golf,
mind isn't really relaxed at gym. I can't lie.
golf,
I don't think gym is
golf
relaxing.
is quite. I don't know.
I'll get most of my ideas when I'm about to go to sleep. I'm about
Yeah,
to go to sleep, and then I'm like, oh
so
shit, and then I just write it down. So
I just how the brain works. Though it doesn't want to let you sleep. It just wants to keep you awake forever.
yeah,
It's like,
that's
nope, you have
literally,
another idea, boys.
bro. It'll be 3 a.m. I wake up like, oh shit.
Oh, that's how I'm gonna sort that out. Oh, that's how I should manage my trade next time.
Literally, bro. That's
Ah,
literally how it happens. Like what,
got it.
bro? I want to sleep, bro.
Let me
Where were
sleep.
you when I was on the charts, bro? Why you here now?
It's a eureka moment.
Yeah.
The eureka. That's it's a sick one. That we should name the group Eureka. I think we were
Yeah.
maybe thinking. No, I
Nah,
don't think we were.
that's a bit techie.
Hey, it's my idea. Relax. Calm yourself.
Eureka's a bit techie, I can't lie.
Destroying my idea right then and there. Yeah, on the spot. Jeez, the disrespect.
You know, Man U, are they called the Glazers? I keep seeing videos talking about Manchester United as the Glazers.
Adeel, have you tested your strat with daily candles? He has not.
No, I haven't.
The
I've got a
glizzies.
feeling it'll have the same win rate, if not better, though. Judging from the way you're asking me the question.
Oh, 50% over here. Backtest regularly and the other 50% don't. Guys, come on. The thing is, Nu probably said no, and he's probably one of the best traders here, which is it defeats my point.
Yeah, news probably, bro. News probably.
Stop it, Nu.
Daily candles. I feel like it probably works similar because the market's fractal. I'm guessing it works very similarly.
Fractal. Oh, big word.
Nah, it ain't big.
Oh, look at me. I know big words.
Oh, look at me! I don't understand big words.
I'm more relatable, okay? I'm the relatable one.
You know what fractal means, bro. You're capping for the stream.
I do know what fractal means. It's that thing in the car, right? That, that catalytic converter. No? I'm joking,
What? So you're saying if, let's say right now, I would be buying here. Okay, that's a bad example. Let's say I'm looking
Oh,
at this here. We got a rejection candle. I'm selling on the daily. So for that day, I only look for sales. I'm guessing that's what you're saying. Maybe you should. That is a good idea.
it works on well, the strategy that I think is basically the same strategy, so I'll show you while you're in the trade. It's not exactly the same as the deals, right? But it kind of is. Let me just remove that. Go away. Go away, please. By the way, this is the gold trade right now. We are currently getting absolutely destroyed on gold, just out of But yeah, let's look at this. As for the daily time frame, I would say this is the like level that a deal would be looking at over here. It would kind of work, but at the same time, it kind of wouldn't, because it was such a messy like point over here. But as he said, he's waiting for a break above, grab liquidity over here, and he's finished back down below. At this point, I mean, technically it would have worked if you put your shorts over here when the candle finish, or even if when the candle closes back down below, depends what you want to do. You'd probably move your stops to break even by the time before 1-to-1, or just at 1-to-1 or around this level. So that would have worked him to break even maybe. And then his second entry would have been this one after breaking the highs once more. Basically what he's doing right now. And it finished back down below. And that's where his entry would be. Short over here. Potentially have his stops at the candle high. and it's still going till this day. So till now. So I guess it kind of works. But what I did with this one is a bit different. I did basically the reversal pattern of. So we have liquidity sitting above here. We broke through a high over here. We broke through that high that broke liquidity. We broke this low. We retested this imbalance and then pushing down. So that one works on the daily time frame because they're pushing down now. There you go. Sorry, Chief. Back up to you.
Why are you saying sorry?
Huh? Took your time. You might already been take profit or something. I don't know.
No, we got a nice hour close.
Oh wow.
But yeah, what was I saying?
Wow.
There are loads of improvements I've got like in my head to make to my strategy. It's just about finding the time to do it. Like this isn't going to be my be all and end all strategy. I need to look more into the backtest.
Mine's getting close.
But my win rate's decent. It's about 60-70% with this. It's just about managing the trades, figuring that out. If I can learn to manage the trades better, obviously by looking at the data, then the win rate will get better and the risk to reward will get better. I'm just trying to get the time to do it all.
Yeah, gold is rallying against us, boys, right now. All right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's a big rally.
No top wick on the 15-minute. Pretty good. We got a tiny top wick.
Would GU have worked out, or GU would have tapped me out? Let's find out. GU would be back at break even, so yeah, I think I would have got baited in if I did take that GU sell. Luckily, I didn't. Also, what happened to that guy that was selling as well? What's his name again?
Cassius.
Cassius, yeah.
He was buying. I don't know.
Oh, sorry, he was buying.
He must have got taken out and then.
Dipped. Seems like he just.
I don't know if he bought again. No.
My God, did.
He might be still watching.
Maybe. I appreciate his contribution to the stream though. He spoke.
7 people watching.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of people, you know.
I would say so.
To be honest, I don't mind that ratio. 7 people watching, 2 people talking.
If that, yeah.
So
well,
if it's like, let's say, 1,000 people watching, and there's what?
200 people talking.
It's basically just a bit less than half. Let's say 1,000 people watching, 300-400. That's a lot.
Yeah, that ratio works.
I don't mind that ratio.
Yeah, gold. Yeah. From what I know, let's see. Let's look at this. Yeah, we just blasted through the view up over here. This might just be trying to scare us off our positions over here, so just hold tight, boys. Hold tight.
Once we break this candle high here, and we start to push up into that 1-to-1, I'll move to break even. Then we'll be risk free. Should be free to move up to the 1-to-2. That'll be pretty good. I'm liking it. I just, hopefully we don't get a massive retracement. I can't imagine that happening. That's the one thing making me want to keep my stop loss where it is right now. The logo just...
Did you post something, by the way?
Nope.
Oh, that's still getting pushed. Wow.
What's getting pushed?
The reel, this one.
Is that still getting pushed? Jesus.
It's getting pushed, yeah, somehow. Yeah.
Instagram does love motivation.
They really do, don't they? They really do. Maybe you should, and then you just pick your trades off that low time frame. Oh, right. So he's saying use a high time frame, right? Yeah. And then use your lower time for entry. That way you can have a higher, you're targeting all the way down for the daily level, I suppose, and you get your lower time frame entry. That's a smart way. Basically, what I'm doing right now, I look for a high time frame target, slash position, and I look for a lower time frame like the hour to enter in. Obviously, I could go lower, but it seems like my win rate drops a little bit if I go in a lower time frame. I'm happy where I stand right now. Let's see. 60 people, well, 60% people said yes, 40% people said no. Yes. Big ups to those that backtest regularly. Big ups.
Deathly quiet.
So I'm looking at gold because it is pushing against me. It's retested the weekly level once more. That acted as resistance during like a night. Sorry, a support. No, resistance. Definitely resistance. Oh my goodness.
Let's see
Yeah,
how
so
the pattern's playing out.
I don't think you'll enjoy that pattern because I think it's broken through the pattern.
Has it?
Kind of.
No, it's still working out. So from
Okay.
here, what's gonna happen is we're gonna get one more push down to complete the pattern. I'm telling you, that's gonna happen.
Maybe. Wouldn't be surprised.
That is a beautiful trend line. I can't lie.
Jeez, this guy. All I'm seeing is a 3-pin formation over here, right? Look at the 15-minute 3-pin formation on the higher
Oh,
time
look at me,
frame.
big words.
3-pin and formation are the
Formation, bro.
smallest.
God damn.
Bro,
I might
oh
just
my
about be able to spell that.
bro, I can't even spell that.
I mean, I was being sarcastic, but okay.
I can't spell formation. What are you talking about?
You can. Yeah.
I can say it. I'll spell it. Yeah. So 3-pin formation that could potentially start falling, make price fall. If I sold at the very top, where would I trail my stop loss to? I would probably trail it just above what 1781. If that gets tapped out and it starts reversing there, perfect.
Bellissimo. Let's go.
You don't have uni today? No uni?
Not today.
Jeez. You get a week off next week, don't you?
No.
What?
For what?
It's nothing, just a week off. I think Min has a week off next week.
Just a random week off. No, we don't.
She's gonna be home for the whole week, and I was like,
Hers
what?
is for, I'm pretty sure, hers is probably for the, what was I talking about? What's it fucking called, man? Strikes.
Oh, is it?
Strikes. I think
Uh-huh.
that might be why she gets a week off. With ours, our teacher was, one of our lecturers was saying, we might have strikes, we might not. He was basically trying to say, they're not telling us so that when we come in, we have to go to the head teachers or whoever and explain the problem so that they're forced to take action.
Bloody hell, man.
This guy, man, every single lecture as well, he makes an example using the idea that, for example, if I ever get fired one day or the university decides to take my pay, every single lecture, I'm like, what are you on about? And now they're going on strike for increased pay. So it makes sense.
Don't like professors or like uni like professors get crap ton of money for the amount of work they do anyways.
I don't know. I don't
I know
think so.
Pip was rolling in though because she was she taught in universities.
How do you know?
You know Ethan?
Yeah.
His well she wasn't rolling in it, but like she was doing okay. But he was friends with Pip's son.
Oh yeah, you were telling me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends what you mean by rolling in it. If they're making
Like
40, 50k, then yeah, I
just
wouldn't be out there complaining or I want more pay.
yeah,
Like, there's
especially
people
most of
worse
them are
off
part
than you.
time. Yeah, most people are part time like with being a uni lecturer.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe they're getting paid a lot less. Could be. If it's 20k, 30, then maybe I'll be pissed.
Yeah, since you did get a degree or you know specialize in one subject, then that's what yeah.
Yeah. But I think lecturers, they do a lot of their own research as well, which they don't really get paid for. I'm not sure entirely how it works, but I think part of being a university professor is you do your own research, publish papers. That must be,
Time consuming as hell, yeah.
yeah, that must be the university's way of figuring out if you're a good lecturer or not.
No wonder Pip has the same lesson every single year to the same day, by the way.
Say that
Exactly the
again?
same lesson. She has exactly the same lesson every single day for the year. So the first lesson will be exactly the same as the first lesson for the next year. The second lesson is
For
going to be exactly the
economics, for
same.
example.
Yeah, for economics. Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
I actually went into the first year's class by accident. I didn't look at my timetable for the next. So yeah, I was supposed to have business instead of economics, and then I went to the economics class, and I found out she set the exact same homework, exact same time as when we had it. I'm pretty sure you were in Pip's class for the first one, weren't you?
Oh, yeah. What, she said the exact same homework?
Exact same one, yeah. Exact same lesson. Literally word for
I mean,
word.
yeah, that's how they do it, innit? That's how they get so
Same
good.
joke, same punchline as well, man. Same
Really?
joke, same punchlines. Yeah, 100%. The only thing different was obviously I wasn't supposed to be there. She just kept looking at me like,
Motherfucker, you're ruining
Did you fail first year or something? What's going?" And I was like, no. I was like, oh, why are you here? I was like, oh, whoops. I'll see you. Bye.
Yeah.
I think my phone died. That's why I couldn't check my timetable. So I just guessed.
She's just there like, you're ruining it, Mark. We're meant to have original jokes here, quote unquote.
Yeah, no, same jokes, man. Same like food, like she was saying she eats dog, like she feeds her children dog food because she's so
She
poor.
said
And
that as well
yeah,
in the joke.
yeah, she said that. Yeah, same jokes, man. And I thought we were special creating it. No, nope.
No, we got a cake Thursday, just again, you know.
Yeah. The cake. Bang those out. You banged yours on that too. You got mad brownie.
Yeah, they were good.
Yeah, good.
The props.
Reliving college days, or our college, which is basically like late high school, senior for Americans, or basically just before uni. That's what it is.
Yeah. America
Whatever.
couldn't have just kept the same words. They had to be cool, you know.
Well, they use college as well, but they just don't have university for college. High school.
They got freshman, sophomore year.
Elementary.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty confident GJ is going to keep pushing up. I'm just wondering how much this will retrace.
I can't lie, the elementary, and that makes more sense to me. I can't lie, because you're learning elementary. See you in a bit, man. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining.
Sound elite, man. Cheers. I'm probably going to
thank you.
shoot off in a bit anyway, because this trade might take a while. I am holding the full trade. I'm not closing half anything. I'm holding the full trade to 166.250.
He's practicing for FTMO, guys. He's practicing for FTMO.
I don't need to practice. I'm just doing it. I don't know.
Psychology-wise, you wait.
Yeah.
My FTMO account's getting blown right now by gold, man. Getting blown out the water. What the heck? Stop it, gold.
No L on screen, though. I don't know what you're talking about.
New is absolutely roasting this guy. Jeez.
I mean, that ain't roasting. It's L.
Oh, he's definitely.
I've heard a lot worse than L. Jesus.
Gold is happening. Gold is an L, yeah. Gold is happening. Gold is an L right now, yeah. Trolling at you.
Yeah.
Nah, it's fine. Nah. I don't get it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm not getting it.
Of course, sure.
You see that little widget on your you see that wrench on your name new on YouTube. Adeel's gonna take that away from you. That privilege of being a mod with 8 people watching.
Yeah,
You don't want that. You don't want that privilege taken away from you. Dude. Trust me.
If you lose the gold trade, you're getting that taken off you. Of course. Do you really deserve a wrench if you lose? Come on.
See, if I said it's my trade, so I don't deserve to be leading the group, and therefore I'll be quitting.
Yeah. Elite man is taking over.
Elite man's taking over, Noo's taking over, and it's gonna be a trio stream between you 3. I'm just gonna be in the sideline. I'm gonna be in the YouTube comments.
The gulag.
Yeah, I'll be the one rinsing you guys.
I don't like that name, gulag. I feel like it's
blame Mark. No, I'll absolutely blame me if Gold doesn't work.
I'm blaming him if GJ doesn't work either. You know what I mean? Yeah, gold is shooting up, Jesus.
If gold doesn't work out, I'll quit trading for life.
But the
If I get
pattern.
tapped out,
But the
if I get
pattern was
tapped
so
out, I'm not.
perfect. Oh my god.
If gold taps me out, I'm not trading ever again. There is no rule against me moving my stop loss up and up and up until I blow the account. So yeah, there you go. Eventually it'll go back down. Oh, thank you for the
Pain
one
is
that's thank you for the
temporary.
people that subscribe, by the way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Good.
Appreciate you guys. Comfy analysis, stay for the vibes. That's gonna be our motto.
That's a good motto.
Yeah. Because the analysis may not work out, so stay for the vibes anyways, you know?
That's what it seems like people are doing.
You might as well, you know what I mean? You might as well. Why trade alone when you can trade with two absolute... Well, I can't think of an adjective for us.
Degenerate young people.
Degenerate gamblers.
Degenerates.
As we
We ain't
discovered,
degenerate. We're opposite. We ain't degenerate.
as we discovered though, you are mentally ill.
Wait, no, you said you're mentally ill, bro.
No, I said you as well because you're like I wasn't ill. I was like, yeah, it's still illness, mentally.
Yeah.
So stay for the vibes for two mentally ill people trying to trade. Also, gold flip bull hard, so yeah, not a fan.
I'm just waiting for price to push up to break even so I can close the stream. I don't want to close the stream while it's in drawdown.
It just looks like you're running away.
Yeah, it just looks like I'm ending confusion. Yeah, the 30-minute candle barely a top wick. We had the little retracement downwards. I am liking these buys. Again, 166, 250. Move to break even at the 1-to-1. Pretty self-explanatory.
Me getting trades wrong? Never. I'm 100% trader.
Bitcoin.
I actually wish there was a holy grail for trading. To be fair, I wish that was. It'd be so easy. It'd be so easy. If you can just spot exactly one pattern and it's actually 100% of the time and it works, jeez. Life would be good. Life would be good. Nah, 100%. I can't be doing 90%. I can't. My psychology cannot deal with a 10% loss or like 10% of the time losing. I can't deal with that. Every 100 trades, I lose 10 of them. I can't deal with that.
Is it not just the order flow thing?
Nah, no way.
That's what I find interesting. Even the guy who can see all the orders
still gets it wrong. Exactly.
Still takes losses. That's crazy.
Exactly. It's because people are smart up there. You know what I mean? They know what you guys are thinking. Everyone is thinking at any given time when it comes to trading. If I push price here, oh yeah, loads of these order flow people are gonna start buying. Now I can execute my real short. Nice. It's all about fear and greed, I guess.
This might be the L stream for real.
It's alright. We'll rename it the L stream.
Nah, maybe not.
We'll rename it.
Yeah. Guys,
Why?
this is my punishment for missing yesterday. Because yesterday would have been a 1-to-3 trade and I just didn't turn up. Literally.
You know how close we were to moving break even for gold? So close. Life would be good if we just get a holy grail. Wow, your pattern did not work out. Also, yeah, we're just grabbing liquidity up here, boys. So now we've broken those highs, right? We've broken those highs, I think. Yeah, we have. If we start collapsing over here, it'd be beautiful. Some may say just as I imagined.
The pattern's invalid now. It broke the highs.
Just as I imagined, boys. Just as I imagined. I planned this all along. Dude. A 12-hour like 3-pin would look even better actually if it does break those highs of me too, but yeah. Watch this, boys. It's gonna start dropping from here probably, most likely. Oh, it did. It did already drop. Nice. Oh, it came back up again. Gold. You're playing with my heart, gold.
Yeah, GBJ par buy. It's close to SL.
I see that. I see that.
Yeah, I guess GJ just wanted to range today.
GJ wanted to be a dick.
Really wanted to be a dick.
Shh, he'll hear you, bro. It won't give you a nice trade for the next year if you keep saying that.
Nah.
GJ has ears, bro. I'm in drawdown on gold. I'm in drawdown on gold too. I'm in 77 pip drawdown on gold currently. Out of my 100 and something pip stop loss. 177 pip stop loss. So I think I'm good for now. I think I'm good. Yeah, drawdown on gold has been not ideal here. It's alright though. It's fine. It's still chill. We're chilling. We're chilling.
Did you both enter yesterday then? I think I saw news saying it on Discord.
Think New entered late last night. I entered in the afternoon, and so did Elliot. Man, I'm pretty sure. I'm not too sure if he did take the trade or not.
Right.
But I was completely transparent. There's only 50% chance or 65% chance this trade is working out. So I warned you guys. I was willing to take the trade.
Was that because you didn't have certain confidences? You had like...
Yes, indeed.
Right.
We were above the weekly view app. Well, we were. Yeah, we are. We still are. We're above the weekly view app. So, sorry, the quarterly view app, anyways. So I didn't like to trade that. But some analysis were there, so I was willing to take the trade. And it's quite a high risk to reward, so I was like, take it. So basically, here's the rundown of it, right? So there's a 50% chance I lose 2 grand, but there's also a 50% chance I make 10 grand. So like, that's still a P&L sheet of a positive. So I was like taking it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, true. The risk to reward is there.
Yeah. It's all about that. Yeah, it's all about percentages, really. We're doing probabilities. There's no such thing as certainty in the market. So just do probabilities. Unless obviously you're me and you trade absolutely godlike, then there's no certainty in the market.
Xmas prezzies for all if Mark wins. I mean, yeah.
Hey, come on. What do you guys
For
want?
anyone who talks in the chat now, Christmas presents, you know.
If Mark wins. Oh, looks like I just got tapped out of my stop loss. Oh no. Nah. What can you get for 10 grand for 8 people? A grand each. Do a giveaway.
I'll have that Rolex, please.
Oh gosh. I'm not even in the list for Rolex right now, man. I haven't gotten to the list yet. I'm not in the waiting list yet.
You got a waiting list? Can you not walk into certain shops and just get one?
They have one on the shelf, but it's just literally to show. That's it, but you can't buy it off them normally.
But there's loads of... I'm not tapped out, by the way, guys. Spread didn't get me. I am still in this.
Yeah.
I swear...
Good morning, good morning. Hey, look, he wants his Prezi.
There you go. That's why he died.
Get baited.
Morning, Keith. That was good timing.
Good morning.
You're getting a present from Mark just for typing in the chat now.
No, if I win this trade. Looks like I just got tapped out for gold, though.
I was saying, yeah, I swear there's certain shops where you can just walk in. Because there's loads of outlets, isn't there?
Yeah, but they don't allow you to buy it. My marketing
Really?
ploy, honestly, it is such a smart marketing ploy.
It worked.
It's basically a giveaway, but it relies on me having to win this trade, which is, you know,
Yeah.
fair trade. It's a fair trade.
Yeah, but your stop loss is far, isn't it? So.
My stop loss is far, but I will move it forward if more people talk.
Yeah, you just start getting...
I will
all
move
the
it
other
forward.
6 people start watching, like, oh, okay.
Yeah. You can see we're struggling to break even further up now. I mean, currently. So yeah, this might be a decent one. As I said yesterday, I'm quite excited to take this trade because yeah, it looks like it's against all odds right now, but there is such a it's still a 50% chance of it working out. And if it does work out, well,
Be good.
think about the marketing. Think about
Think about
you know,
it.
how I called the top of gold. Do you know what I mean? Just think about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, guys, I do need to shoot off in a bit too fast, so I'm just gonna leave this trade on because I actually
Okay.
do need to go. I don't want to leave wireless in drawdown, but once it
Sounds like
reaches, essentially, I'll probably move to break even once it reaches basically 166. This black line here, full TP is 16625. So yeah, that would be the trade. That is a good place to end. So yeah, see you lot tomorrow.
see
Of
you all
course, if it
tomorrow.
shoots down, shoots down, shoots up, shoots up.
Same for
Um,
gold.